Now you're listening to wrestling news that matters, from people you want to hear it from, deep from within the confines of the internet. Covering WWE like no one else, and covering TNA because no one else will. You are listening to the best in the world, Ring Rust Radio!
Brad Maddox.
I got 141 and 2/3 chance of winning.
Episode of Ring Rust Radio, the best goddamn wrestling radio show on Spreaker, on the internet, in the whole goddamn universe, folks. Ow! I'm your host, the most Donwood, right. Looking fine and feeling finer, baby. Oh, I couldn't be more alright. Ow! Flyers and Sabres in the playoffs, Mike. I know it's a wrestling podcast. Don't care. We're gonna puck it up a little bit. I'm very excited.
I've been waiting, what is it, a third of my adult life? More than a third of my adult life? Or my just total life for the Sabres to make playoffs again?
That's sad as shit, dude. That's
I know.
Sad. But honestly, I'm glad you're here. And then the Flyers, dude, the drama. These young kids, they don't know enough to not be scared, man. BJ, how are the Rangers?
Not good.
Yeah, they're not good. You're right about that.
Do they have their own draft pick at least? Or did they trade that?
Honestly, that is a good question. Toronto's...
Because they were trading a lot of picks for a while, because they...
That's how I feel about Toronto,
falsely
dude.
Thought they were
I
good.
looked over and we have their first-round pick next year, and I'm like, how the fuck did that happen? Scott Lawton? Huh? Okay, that's it. Wrestling talk.
Rangers had the 27th pick. No, third pick. And 27.
Wow.
Well, we don't know their pick yet.
Whatever.
Well,
it doesn't
according to the current order.
Okay,
I got you. Okay.
Yeah.
So they're in the lottery, at least.
No, they're top in the lottery. They're top 3 in the lottery,
Near
right?
the top.
Near the top. I don't know how numbers work. Guys, WrestleMania's happening this week. You excited? What do you want to talk about? The Flyers are fucking WrestleMania.
Oh, don't fucking say that.
What?
Shitty catchphrase here.
No, I'm definitely not saying it, dude. That's the shit I'm talking about. That is what I want to talk about. Actually, can I be very honest? What I want to talk about is Dynasty. Last month, I witnessed one of the greatest wrestling pay-per-views of all time. I was like, this can't be topped. Guess what? We topped it. We fucking topped it, dude.
It's actually funny. For the first time in a while, I didn't even really see that narrative out there about the AEW pay-per-view.
No. Honestly, Meltz
is pretty down on this one. Even though it's funny because I was like, good show.
I thought it wasn't. Yeah, it was
really good.
Not as.
The last one was better, but that's okay. They can't all be.
I didn't watch it live.
4 fucking returns and debuts, so yeah.
Dude, last one had literally
because I couldn't because of
AEW.
Triller and AEW apparently not having a proper working relationship anymore.
Thriller?
So it wasn't as bad watching it back.
You watched Thriller?
Triller?
Triller? I don't know what that means.
Triller. That's the app.
Triller's the app, dude?
That you watch
the app, dude?
pay-per-views.
Not me, man. I watch wrestling.me, man. You know what I mean? You idiots. BJ, we had something to talk about this week? What do you want to talk about?
We're going to... unfortunately, we are going to talk Cody Rhodes. He's in a title match, of course.
Dude, that is... we haven't talked since Pat McAfee interjected himself. I'm not going to yell a lot yet, but I'm going to yell a lot. I just want to say up front, this is one of the worst WrestleMania builds of all time. I hate Pat McAfee, and I think I'm going to stop watching WWE. I just don't want to be, a little too much, but, this is some of the worst shit I've ever seen. It makes me want to stop watching WWE. I'm not trying to be hyperbolic, but I want to die.
I don't think the total build is anywhere close to the worst build, but
it's one of the worst builds. It's one of the worst builds.
Pathetic.
This 2-day pay-per-view is one of the worst things I've ever seen, and I haven't seen it yet. BJ?
No.
That didn't even make sense.
We lived through some of the worst shit that there's ever been.
I yearn for Randy Orton and Sheamus right now.
No way. And Big Show, throw him in there too.
No, he's burying Daniel Bryan somewhere.
We are going to predict WrestleMania 42, 2 night extravaganza. We're going to talk about the Hall of Fame. We're going to talk about NXT Stand and Deliver. We're going to talk about AEW Dynasty. What a fucking week.
There it is.
What a month.
What
a month.
Oh, yeah. Honestly, if you're a wrestling fan, you're ODing. This is the time of year where you're just
There was a TNA pay-per-view last week. Now we're going to talk about it. That's how much there is today.
I didn't see it.
I also did not see. I did see TNA pulled out of Tony Khan or something like that.
They
pulled out of him?
That's what I heard.
Smart.
Damn.
It's always good to pull out. We got Dirt Sheet Busters and Mike
Agreed.
PR brings us the lies and rumors go around pro wrestling and tells you why the fucking dumb Donnie's parents should have pulled out. We have the WWE Fantasy Standings update. The final update before Sunday's winner is revealed. Next week, you could join us. WWE Fantasy, what fucking season is it? 43, Mike?
I believe so, 43.
43 fucking years we've been doing fantasy. You can join us next Tuesday. We also have fan emails and so much more.
Kind of amazing we're on the same exact season as the number of WrestleManias we're at.
Yeah,
42.
just for one time, and now we're going to blow by them.
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
gonna fuck them up.
We took us a couple
Our
years to
years go
catch
by
them.
much faster than WWE.
They're like that
Oh,
stupid
doing
ass.
with Donnie is like dog years.
They're like that stupid ass fucking turtle, and we're like the rabbit, man. We're running, baby.
The hare and the tortoise? Is that what you're talking about? The hare ultimately loses, you know that, right?
What? Nah, dude, not the one I saw.
Spoilers, but
Donnie stopped reading.
I never read.
he
Dude. Come on.
was like, poor tortoise.
My family, my mom was reading to me, and she's like, "Fuck this, he don't get it," and just dumped the book on me.
Donnie thought he doesn't know Old Yeller dies either.
Who?
What?
He never quite makes it to the end.
No. My dad compared me to Old Yeller many of the times. Come on, Mike.
They should have taken you
yeah.
back.
That's the joke. Yeah, hi. Hi, I'm the joke. Hi.
Do you enjoy these references? You can find us anywhere you get your podcasts. Interact with us on Twitter at @RingRustRadio. Email us, be part of the show, ringrustradio@gmail.com. Also, buy our merchandise, prosintees.com/ringrustradio. So many great t-shirt designs, including Cut Your Dick! I'm sure that the streets of Las Vegas are going to be flooded with people wearing Cut Your
Can
Dick
I tell you the
shirts
truth?
this weekend.
We did get an invoice for our shirt sales.
Oh,
For
it's
George
George.
Cruz, probably.
No,
No, it's not probably.
it was Dante.
Whoa.
Dante is
Yeah.
going.
Wait, he's
as-
going, right?
He's going.
He's going, yeah.
He's going to be in seats that we could maybe see, and he's going to be wearing our.
Cut Your Dick.
No, he's going to be wearing the one that's the WrestleMania with the cards from last year, I think. But since it's Vegas
Okay.
again, we don't care.
Exactly, you can reuse it. The next year's is going to be a pretty wild design, I can imagine.
Yikes.
It's going to be that South Park flag.
But George finally got off his ass and sent in some designs, so good for him.
Good
Thanks,
stuff. Getting ahead of it for next year. That's a good, smart plan.
Support us at patreon.com/ringrustradio. You can hear ad-free episodes, sign up for fantasy drafts and brackets, make us watch wrestling-related movies and pay-per-views, and so much more. You can also check out Ring Rust Radio on YouTube for clips from Triple R Gaming. If you'd like to join in a gaming session, email ringrustradio@gmail.com.
A little inside baseball here. I thought you might find this fun, Mike. We played this game called Peak, which was a new game, highly rated. A lot of people play it.
A game nobody's heard of. Got it.
It's actually pretty popular amongst this current generation of computer playing people, right? It's a multiplayer game, very
So
popular.
nerds.
Well, that's what we are. We're very nerdy. I would just want you to know that we put in full effort in this video. It was a very fun time. BJ had a great time. Tell me you had a great time,
Which
BJ.
game?
Peak.
I wasn't paying attention to.
It got 2 views, Mike.
No comment.
Like
You
shoot
and
2
who else?
views. No, I didn't watch it because I don't watch my own stuff. I can't do that. But yeah, 2 views. Can you believe that?
Yeah, I can.
I can believe that. Oh wait, I clicked that.
So BJ
We got a
was
view.
one of the views.
We got a view.
Who do we think the other one is?
My mom is very supportive, so I wouldn't put it past her. But I honestly believe there's at least one organic viewer on YouTube who subscribed to us unironically. It's like, these guys are
It's
funny.
absolutely not me. I'll let you know that.
Mike, I've never been more certain of anything in my life that you're telling the truth in this one situation. So, yeah. Okay, well, hey, go watch us. Support us over there. We desperately need it. We're still not getting paid. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, we really need your help.
Yeah. I'm having fun, though. Here's the thing. I'm having fun with the boys. Me and the boys having a good time, man. That's where it's at. BJ?
Nope.
Let's talk WWE.
Maybe you should make it wrestling related, and then, it
We
might
tried that.
jive
Didn't work.
more with.
Yeah, we tried that. I think it's us that doesn't work. Let's talk WWE.
There's 3 views.
We're gonna put this all in order. From LW to Dark, we about to have a discussion about the one true sport. Who's selling the finish? Does this make sense in the art? Tell me who botched, who rocked, who's cashing in on the marks. These takes are uncut, man, they're pure and they're raw. Blow up like dynamite, have you smacked down on the floor. On a collision course with the number one source. Now let's head back to the ring for the latest report. Ring Rust.
Alright, guys! Fucking WrestleMania. I remember when we were younger, and this weekend we would be talking about whose house we're going to, what we're going to get for food-wise, like who's coming over, and now, maybe it's because I'm married and have no friends, maybe it's because my kids make me tired emotionally and I'm in bed by 10 o'clock usually, that I'm not as excited. Or maybe, just maybe, Triple H has failed WWE at the most important time. In one of the first opportunities he really has to showcase what he has to offer the wrestling industry, he has built us the worst. I will go on record saying this is the worst build to a WrestleMania I've ever experienced here. And we've been through some fucking down periods since 2011 doing this show.
We've been through much worse periods.
My platform. I'm utterly disgusted by what this fucking dude is just fucking force feeding us. And you can blame TKO for the Pat McAfee shit. You can blame whoever you want. All I know is, should have been a fatal 4-way. I got gripes from 2 fucking months ago that we haven't reconciled here. Cody and fucking Randy, I don't care about any of this. I don't care about Jade and Rhea. Why did you take the title off Carmelo Hayes? I don't understand any of the shit we're doing here. And frankly, I've never been part of the Punk Reigns bullshit. I want to tell you from the bottom of my heart, the thing that actually has me most invested, the thing with the most storyline juice in my gut is Finn Balor and fucking Dom Mysterio. Okay? Obafemi and Brock Lesnar, I like the idea of young guy, veteran, putting a guy over. That's so simple, but honestly, they've missed the mark on a couple little steps throughout this problem. Thank God Obafemi actually had a killer promo to fucking get me through here. But I'm telling you from the bottom of my heart, while there are glimmers of shit that I can enjoy, this has been the worst fucking build to WrestleMania I can remember since we started this show. And again, I am so not excited. I will not watch this live. This is getting the Monday watch treatment because it's just another fucking show. It just happens to be really fucking long. They're trying to be AEW. That's what they're doing.
That makes no sense.
14
But just
matches.
for the record,
Across 2 nights.
it's over 2 nights again.
Hey, so across the whole Monday. Either way.
But we were doing the show when the Go Home Raw, it was a tug of war with the WWE Championship belt.
Yeah, that was better than fucking CM Punk's crappy shoot promo.
No, it certainly wasn't.
That was a joke shoot promo,
It was better
dude.
than Pat McAfee. I'll give you that.
Okay, that's beyond fucking easy to take.
You gonna say something?
No, I thought you were.
Pick WrestleMania?
No, I hate it. I hate it so much. I thought it was your turn to talk. You can talk now.
Oh, I mean, we're just talking about the overall state of the build.
Just talking about talking.
We're just honestly, it's been so long, and I just had to vent that because every time I try to get excited, I'm not excited. I'm sorry. I'm getting less excited. Less excited.
It's far from the best build that we've had to a WrestleMania. I think in more recent years we've had much better builds. WrestleMania 40.
The one we went to was incredible,
dude.
The build
was like.
But that was also
so
because
awesome.
The Rock being there was 95% of why the
That's
build
not true. It was Rhea Ripley and Becky Lynch. You know, we missed it. But I'm just saying,
that was good. But
there
I'm
was
sure you cried
incredible.
about that at
There
the
was
time.
stuff, dude. There was stuff that we could care about.
It was mostly The Rock, is why it felt so amazing. So I wish we would have had the fucking Rock instead of Pat McAfee, and then we'd probably be saying, "Wow, this shit was awesome." But the shit with Pat McAfee is not awesome. It was forced. Which is what leads me to believe that it was indeed a call from higher up. Which
here we go,
sucks.
blaming everybody else, dude.
I don't understand why they would feel the need for that, because really, like, you know, we had the discussion. If you think it should have been a fatal 4-way, that's fine. But
I do.
Even just Randy and Cody should have been totally good enough on its own. You had 20 years of history between them to draw from. You had a great heel turn segment with Randy Orton. You don't need all this extra shit. I understand it's WrestleMania. I understand there's celebrity involvement. I have nothing against celebrity involvement in general for WrestleMania. It's what the very foundation of WrestleMania is built upon, as we all know. But it has to make sense, and this doesn't make sense. So, like, why did they feel there was a need to force Pat McAfee in this situation? I have absolutely no idea.
It's because Triple H is fucking up, and TKO is tired of it, dude. They're going to start standing up to him because he doesn't know the business.
I understand that the ticket sales this year aren't as good as last year, but I think
they're honestly terrible.
Anyone with half a fucking brain would realize if you're running the same exact place 2 years in a row, the ticket sales aren't going to be as good, unless you have some massive draw like The Rock or something, which they don't have. So, and Pat McAfee, sorry, but he ain't that draw. I mean, I understand he's popular. He did, I'm sure, bring more eyes to the product over the course of the last several years that he's been involved. But in terms of WrestleMania, in terms of being involved in one of the main events between two guys who have years of history and don't need it, I don't get it. So that's my main issue. It's far from a perfect build, but I do think that there's some stuff that has been good. But that's the main one I have an issue with, and I still don't understand. 2 weeks out from when they introduced Pat McAfee into the angle, I don't understand what the point is.
BJ, just overall thoughts on this garbage, and then if you talk more about the McAfee garbage as well.
Yeah, I've thought about this a lot over the past couple of weeks because you
miss
WrestleMania. No, I hate Ring Rust Radio actually. It's mostly because of you. Ring Rust Radio is fine. Once we get to the weekend, I'm going to be excited for it. Mm-hmm. I want to see the Hall of Fame. I want to watch WrestleMania. They took NXT off of the weekends. Now we don't have to be exhausted heading into night one of WrestleMania. I do think we're going to get an awesome show on Saturday and Sunday. But heading into this, the past few weeks, past few months, it's just been such an odd build of WrestleMania for so many reasons. Look at a match like AJ and Becky. I feel like they don't even realize that this match is even happening sometimes. Like, there's been Gunther and Seth Rollins out of fucking nowhere. We're just going to do this. I understand some injuries and whatnot, but that just makes no sense. And I thought that
Ray was like, "You're not retiring me, motherfucker." Ray was like, "You're good. You hold on. What's up, SA? You want to do what?" Nah, brother. That doesn't work for me. Bam.
Let me go into a ladder match with a knee injury. That's perfectly
match,
fine.
Dude. That's his punishment for fucking saying no.
I think that the change was made because of the Braun Breaker injury more than the Rey Mysterio injury.
For Seth Rollins. But my point is, like, even on Monday, they did a terrible job explaining why this was happening. I thought maybe we were going to be like, well, Gunther is going to he's doing the whole thing with Paul Heyman because he wants to face Brock Lesnar or something. I don't know. Something. But
well, that kind of is, I think, what they're doing.
Well, what happened on Monday?
It still sucks. Stop defending it.
And he said last week. He said the reason I did this is so that you owe me a favor.
Right.
I think that's fine.
Right, but then this week it was different. So
he just added a little more to it, but the main reason was I think there's a lot of inconsistencies in what's going on. We are injecting people out of fucking nowhere. Then things are dropped. Jelly Roll was here. Now he's now with Kit Wilson for some reason. Now he's in the main event storyline for some reason. No one really knows what the fuck is happening. Listen, Pat McAfee overall is good for professional wrestling because he's a proponent of it and he talks about it pretty much every fucking day on ESPN. So that's great. But his involvement in this storyline, how it happened, was absolutely mind-blowing. Then, for the promo last week, Donnie, on SmackDown, as texting Mike and George, this is one of the most bizarre segments I have ever seen in my life. Talking how you shouldn't even go and watch Night 2 of WrestleMania because Randy Orton's on Night 1. Buy tickets. We're going to give you a fucking discount because we can't sell tickets. It's absolutely insane. CM Punk's out here talking about we can't sell tickets. Prices are too high. What are we fucking doing on this show? It makes no sense. Last week was very much WCW-esque, and they didn't even really pull that type of shit. It just makes no fucking sense, this whole build. I just can't wait to get to the fucking show. Let's get this over with, honestly.
Did you say WCW didn't do that kind of shit? Yes, they did. They did way worse.
Well, WCW did.
WCW did some of the craziest.
WCW did basically telling you this shit's a work because Hulk Hogan laid down and gave the title back.
But they're not telling you don't fucking watch the show.
No, well, you just
No,
because it sucks so bad. But
Vince Russo definitely,
this is the most
he said
Vince
that.
Russo type of fucking booking, and it makes no sense. There's no
ticket
continuity.
Promos, no, the ticket promos are so bizarre to me because it's like, it almost feels like it's pushback against, like, between TKO and between the people that are in the weeds with WWE, where it's like, obviously TKO is setting the prices and they're pricing people out, and then WWE's like, well, and then you're throwing fucking Pat McAfee into the mix because you think it's going to move tickets, but the reason that we're not moving tickets is because you have these high-priced tickets, and you're running WrestleMania in Las Vegas 2 years in a row, and you're making all these strange decisions, and so then we're stuck with, to shoulder the blame for it, and these are decisions that are coming from up top, and it's like, it almost feels like they're doing these promos to, like, kind of try to spite the people that are making these decisions, but
usually
at the end of the day, it
the
just makes
situation.
everybody look stupid.
Yeah.
That's fine if you want to give discounts for WrestleMania tickets. Send out a fucking email blast and put it on social media. Don't put it on your show.
Yeah, it's just odd behavior, odd storytelling. Lil Yachty's here out of fucking nowhere with Trick Williams.
Yeah.
They don't explain. Nothing is explained. Like, and I agree. Like you said, Donnie, fucking Carmelo Hayes, who's carrying this division for 4 months, now just doesn't even have a fucking role at WrestleMania.
It should have been a triple threat.
Io Sky doesn't have a match at WrestleMania. She's fucking.
She laid on her fucking head, though. Do you see that?
Well,
crazy.
No, that's not the reason.
I know. I'm just saying. Did you see that clip? That was
yes.
crazy.
I can't wait to get past this build because it's been so bizarre, and I'm hoping on the other side of this we can do something that I like. Here's my fear that they do something at WrestleMania that just goes along with the stupidity that we've gotten and then coming out of it, because most likely, I mean, according to Mel's, the rumor is that we're getting Pat McAfee and Randy Orton against Cody Rhodes and Jelly Roll at Backlash.
It just feels like a redux of the Travis Scott shit from last year.
Right.
To be honest with you.
It's like they didn't learn anything from last year. There was no reason for Pat, obviously, like you said, no reason for Pat McAfee to be involved in that. It just doesn't even make any, they have no fucking connection whatsoever. It makes no sense. And if you think Pat McAfee is a guy that's going to draw you in for people in the audience because people like him, why would he be a heel on your show?
It doesn't make sense. If you have Pat McAfee involved in the show, that's fine, and I get that. Like, give him a separate match or a segment or something.
Right. He's been involved for fucking 4 years. Perfectly fine.
Can I tell you really what I feel like this is? And I feel like this is going to only continue to become a bigger problem. And I joke and yell that it's Triple H. And I think on a week-to-week quality basis, I think that Triple H is going to be... Eventually, he will be fired for how bad it is, but I don't think it's his fault. I think we just have too many, chefs in the kitchen. I think this is truly big business problems. I think you, PJ, you kind of went and talked about like a disconnect between the upper brass and the people actually doing the work on the ground.
I said
that regardless of who said, don't
thanks for listening to me.
Don't give a single shit. That is very true in corporate world a lot. That is, and especially as TKO is a publicly traded company, and they are very much heavily invested on making a return. Right, and they even more so than Vince. Vince would take a loss to like, hey, I'm gonna take a step back here, but I'm doing 2 steps forward, moving forward. They don't even want to take that step back to take a step. They just want to keep. There can't be losses. We always have to be moving forward. That's a danger of going publicly traded. And what we see is the bosses are keeping an eye on the company at its most important time. And honestly, BJ, where I echo you, I hope it's just like, okay, we did pretty good, guys, and then it's like, have at it again, and we're going to go out and look over at UFC while you guys do your week-to-week kind of thing.
Well, it's just, there's things like here, I mean, to your point, they were at MSG 2 weeks ago. I didn't go. Prices were fucking astronomical for the card that they were putting on.
Prices everywhere. Concerts, games,
sure,
it's parking, it's everything.
It's a problem in
over
this country in general, but yeah.
And here's the thing. For what they announce, heading into it, I was like, this isn't worth going for what you've announced. And then by
how
the
much
end
was
of the
a
show,
ticket?
like,
how much was one ticket to go to MSG to see WWE?
Hundreds of dollars.
No, just give me roundabout. If
you wanted a good seat, you were looking at $300 to $500 in the middle tier.
Okay,
nosebleed of MSG, even though you can see, over $200. That's before all the fees and everything. I was not doing that.
That's true.
Right?
Here's the thing. If you want to make the lower bowl super expensive, honestly,
that was over $1,000.
It's whatever. But man, the nosebleed, you got to keep those nosebleeds affordable for like. Look, we work full-time jobs, right? We don't have the luxury of being like, I can drop $600 for 4 tickets to something. You know what I mean? Like, that's
insane.
That's
right.
damn near
I don't
fucking
know
half
how
your
families
mortgage.
Doing it.
Yeah.
But here's the thing, Donnie. What they announced for the show wasn't even great. This is when they had the title change with the Usos. There was a street fight, which wasn't great. The whole build really was for Ova and Brock, and you got like 3 minutes of it. They barely even did anything. And then for NXT the next night, I said to Mike, it was like dirt cheap. You can go for like $70. I didn't even want to go because the card sucked.
You say dirt cheap for $70 is not dirt cheap anymore either.
Well, compared to Raw.
I mean, dirt cheap is $70.
Well, and
today's
it wasn't.
economy.
I'm saying compared to Raw, it was dirt cheap.
I mean, we spent like $20 for the tickets at ECW show.
No, dude, well, that's something different. But I hear, like, look back to like early part of this podcast, how little not only wrestling costs but everything costs.
Yeah.
Now, like, if I wanted to go to Sabres game, a playoff game, I think the cheapest ticket's like $600 for a Sabres playoff game. If I want to go to any fucking Bills game next year in the new stadium, I can't even fucking imagine how much that's gonna cost. Mm-hmm. Like, these corporations are greedy beyond fucking belief. These leagues, these corporations.
Well, it's because they're publicly traded and they need to make a profit. It's that simple. So they will cut corners.
And I understand that, but you're also pricing people out.
Oh, I mean,
you're pricing out not even like fucking destitute people. You're pricing out
the middle class
people.
That's truly the problem. Like I said, I mentioned $600 because I just recently looked up fucking Weird Al Yankovic tickets.
Oh yeah,
right. That'd be cool to take my kids. That'd be fun as shit. $600 for 4 tickets. What the? How? I cannot justify that purchase.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
In my life right now, it's like I would love to take you for $600, but instead I'm gonna buy you a go-kart. You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck, dude? No way.
Mm-hmm.
This just is what it is, man. But yeah, it's honestly that's a bigger problem with WWE too. That all stems from the ads and the fucking. They're selling their soul. It feels like the way when UFC started fucking selling their souls. It's no different than this, and it's hard to swallow sometimes, to be honest with you. So, well, let's talk about night 1 of WrestleMania first. Let's. How do you want to handle this? Want to just? It's actually happening. So we got our D'Lo Brown heads out, guys. Woo! Crack your sternums, pop yo chest. Remember the time I saw D'Lo at the bus stop?
I remember that live.
Oh yeah, dude.
I remember you saw.
Guys, let's listen, dude. Who you got? How's it shake out? We're doing the whole goddamn WrestleMania card. Not Easter this time, thank God, because the good Lord did not want us wrestling on his birthday.
That's such a strange decision.
That was insane.
They make some wild decisions.
I thought when they announced it last year that was also Easter weekend this year, and that was the reason that we weren't going. But now I'm glad we're not going, regardless.
Well, I wouldn't.
I think there's a lot of reasons.
I wouldn't want to go to Vegas. I feel like I'd get in trouble in Vegas. I'm married and I'd like to stay that way.
That's pathetic. Well, we've been around you and you're a bitch when you're out. So
that's true. You wouldn't even do anything.
Like,
I'm gonna have one of those sip of beer over here and I'm gonna go cry.
Did I do that?
As you bitch.
Yeah, you kind of did.
Holy shit!
You didn't even have the sip of beer. Just fucking cry in the corner like a bitch.
I didn't.
You were the worst part about that whole Philadelphia weekend, besides the potato salad and some of the other food.
I can think of a worse thing.
Yeah, BJ's attitude. All right, guys. Night 1. I moved my bed down there. It's beautiful honestly, down there, dude.
I look back at that WrestleMania weekend, and some of the worst shit of all time happened.
Oh yeah. You didn't even
What do you mean some of the worst shit? I thought we had a great time.
Well, he couldn't enjoy day 2.
Yeah, at all.
Yeah, but you know what he did enjoy? NXT without me.
I did enjoy that. Honestly, everything like leading up to the start of night 1 of WrestleMania was incredible.
Including hanging out with me?
No, I mean I tolerated that.
Well, then you're full of shit. See, we look like an asshole now. All right, The Vision, Logan Paul and Austin Theory, and I Show Speed.
Dude, what the fuck?
Against the Usos and Honorary Us. LA Knight.
Happening?
Let me tell you something. Let's. I'm gonna try to maintain my composure.
By the way,
Can I ask
weeks
a question?
ago I basically called this match happening. I just didn't know that iShow Speed was gonna be the third.
You
guy.
did. You honestly did. And honestly, when you said it, I scoffed at you because I was like, that would suck, assholes. And I don't want it. And I was like, ooh. Because LA Knight, for a good portion of the last year, LA Knight was a big time draw for this company.
Dude.
He has been forgotten. Buried like he's fucking Tiffy time for burying fucking Charlotte.
I mean, it could have been worse. He could have been off the fucking card.
He could have easily been off the card.
I'm going to tell you. I'm going to tell you right now. This is pretty much what you do, and you're like, fuck, we forgot somebody. Mike, they did to LA Knight what I do when we have one of our drafts, and I forget a guy, and I'm like, fuck, I gotta add him somewhere. Blam! He's with the Usos now.
I really don't think that's even what this is, because LA Knight's been feuding with the Vision for, like, months.
Yeah, it's had nothing to do with the Usos.
Right, but I think more so maybe the Usos were the ones where they're like, alright, we gotta find some place for him.
This is just so bizarre. Didn't LA Knight have a whole ton of beef with the Bloodline?
Yeah.
For like years?
Right.
Did they cost him the championship?
It's cool now, dude.
To be fair, they cost like the entire roster the championship.
Sure. So stop fucking going along with them. You know, like Drew McIntyre says.
They should have unified.
They said they were sorry.
Hulk Hogan went
and
against
the
it,
Usos, have the Usos even cared that they lost the championship?
They were kind of not happy with iShow Speed.
Okay.
They tried to beat him up, and then he got saved.
Like, I don't know.
I did like the thing with LA Knight like showing up on iShow Speed stream and like beating the fuck out of him. That's pretty good.
Okay, so
that's how
they could have made that a singles match.
I don't know about that. I have no fucking thoughts on iShow Speed. I don't even really know what he does or
he's
cares.
A streamer, right? That's what I figured out.
Yes.
He's on the he does like streaming.
But
extremely athletic, though.
This is at least
cool story,
logical celebrity involvement that isn't so offensive, unlike the Pat McAfee and Jelly Roll shit.
Well, here's the thing. When it comes to celebrity stuff, like as a kid, I understood like when a celebrity was there, like Pam Anderson or something like that. It was like, this is a big fucking deal because everyone knows this person. Our whole world is like so niche now that like I know that Jelly Roll is a music guy, and I know that Pat McAfee is like a TV guy. He used to be a punter, and I know that iShow Speed like does internet stuff, but like I don't know them. Like so, none of it hits me.
Insanely fucking popular, but it's like not in our fucking age group.
That's what I mean. So like none of this, it's not for. And again, what do we always say about WrestleMania? And I think everybody needs to remember this time of season. It's like April Fool's. Got to kind of have a different hat on today because WrestleMania is not just for us. It's like Mike. You've been a Sabres fan for all the bad times. All of a sudden, the whole town's got Sabres fucking flags in their car now.
Yeah, they're pissing me off. They're
bandwagoners. Yeah, well, hold on. I was about to yell at that person. Don't be a gatekeeper.
Oh, my bad.
Don't be a gatekeeper. Like, this is for the casual fans, too. Like, this is what makes the hardcore fans these moments, right? So
that was the entire point of having Mr. T and Muhammad Ali and Liberace on WrestleMania 1. Was to get people
and that's what and listen. Name those names again, one at a time.
Mr. T.
That's Jelly Roll. Go ahead.
No, don't
Jelly Roll.
Take that back.
Go ahead. Next one.
Who's Muhammad Ali? God, please tell me.
Pat McAfee. Next one.
Okay, of course. And then Liberace.
iShow Speed.
That's
this generation. That's this generation's trio.
Liberace is Jelly Roll.
Listen, you can color each one however you want to. I'm just saying it's the equivalent from then till now, and then now forever. But from the bottom of my heart, it's celebrity stuff at WrestleMania. You just got to be ready for. The problem is there's got to be stuff that rewards the hardcore viewer as well, and more so than ever before. Honestly, I feel like we have been forgotten. And a part of me wants to step back and not be so mad, but this shit blows, dude. I remember WrestleMania. Real quick. I remember WrestleMania 40 when we're there, right? And one brave soul stands up and say, "This shit sucks," right?
That was terrible.
Right? Yo, look, in that moment, he was right. But right now, he would stand up again and be right this time.
So you're admitting you were wrong last time.
Just saying, he'd be right this time. Shit sucks. BJ?
Yeah, when you say it during Cody versus Roman Reigns at WrestleMania 40, you were wrong. I'm gonna go with the baby faces here.
I am also. I wasn't allowed to make a pick. But.
Good guys. Good guys win. Scroll up for the good guys.
That's what the hardcore fans getting out of this one, brother. LA Knight.
LA Knight. LA Knight gets
not
the
having to be in
catering.
catering.
Jacob Fatu, Drew McIntyre, unsanctioned match. It's going to be.
Doesn't this open the show?
It is officially opening the show, and then Obafemi and Brock's officially opening night 2. That's
because Brock wants to. I'm surprised that Brock
is in and out.
I'm on night 1. And I'm
True.
out.
No.
He's only showing up on Sundays. Maybe he's not going to be there Saturday.
That's fair.
Yeah, he's hunting. Saturday's a hunting day.
Yeah.
Sunday he rests. The Lord rests and Brock works.
I mean, I actually love Obafemi and Brock as a night 2 opener. I'm down with that.
Oh my God, it's gonna be amazing.
I'm not. Man, I don't know. Looking at
I
the
hope
card,
it's going to be amazing because now my hype for it is super high, and I find
Brock
sometimes
had a good match with almost at WrestleMania.
Oh no! Listen,
Yeah.
Look at me. I get that, but okay. It's been such a piss poor build, right? That Obafemi and Brock, I feel I've latched so much of my wagon to that
one
match.
Of the better builds.
Yes, but here's the thing. Anytime I really am like this, not anytime. Sometimes when I'm like this is the one and I'm so excited for it, I either hype it up too much and it doesn't live up to the potential, then I'm disappointed. But I'm super excited. I just hope. Fingers crossed.
Let me ask you a question.
Fingers crossed.
Can I ask you a legit question?
Yeah,
Can I ask you a legit question?
Please.
Since we're already talking about that match. Have you ever seen the bad Obafemi performance?
I was literally going to say the same thing. I've never been disappointed by an Obafemi.
Right.
I admittedly haven't watched as many as you.
And I think everyone in the company recognizes this is the next guy. Paul Heyman's hyped him up. So I don't think Brock is going to go in there and like sandbag Obafemi. Brock is one of the best there ever is.
He's been selling for him the whole time.
As Donnie mentioned correctly, the Obafemi promo on Raw was fucking
amazing.
Fantastic.
Held his own.
Triple H was damn near getting on his knees and jerking him off after that. That's how good it was.
Yeah, he needs to relax a little bit. I fucking hate that guy's face.
Why?
I hope he gets
Triple
fired.
H?
I legitimately hope he gets fired. From the bottom of my heart, I hope he gets fired.
You may think it's bad, but it can always get worse.
Can I tell you something? At least it wouldn't be him.
That doesn't make sense.
Anyone but him is what I'm saying. That's anyone.
Anyways, Jacob Fatu is in a big spot against Drew McIntyre. Open the show.
It shouldn't happen. Real quick, match.
Oh, I agree.
No, real quick. Let me say this. Match gonna be a fucking banger. Cool. It's gonna mean nothing. Do nothing. Jacob Fatu wins. It's an afterthought within 2 matches.
Nothing.
It does mean nothing. I don't want to hear him talking look, he got a big win. It means
nothing.
nothing.
Winning this match means nothing.
It means fucking nothing, dude. And honestly, this whole thing. This should be Fatal 4-Way stuff. This should be for the championship. This should have been the shit that was added to instead of dumb shit McAfee. You could have started with Cody and fucking Randy and Randy's heel turn, and then all of a sudden, look, you're interjecting Drew and you're interjecting Jacob Fatu, and it's a Fatal 4-Way, and there's so much going on. It's not Pat fucking McAfee.
They probably would have added him anyways. So.
Can I tell you something? If I had those 4 dudes absolutely banging in a fucking hardcore match of some fucking form or fashion, I would ignore Pat McAfee.
You wouldn't. But I agree.
I would hate him there, but I would fucking still get a banger on WrestleMania Day, and I don't think we're getting that with Cody and fucking Randy.
I do think we're getting a banger with Jacob Fatu and Drew McIntyre. I'm excited for this match. I like that it's unsanctioned. I think it fits in with their feud where they've just been beating each other up for fucking weeks, and you know we think both these guys are awesome. Obviously, I think Jacob Fatu absolutely wins, and I hope that means that he's in the title scene then coming out of it because, you know, the whole thing with Jacob Fatu is he got attacked when he was supposed to have a number 1 contenders match. We still don't know who attacked him, by the way. I don't think they've officially said that.
They're probably going to say it's Pat McAfee.
Oh, my God. I can't imagine. I can't imagine.
You can't imagine?
I can't imagine. But I would hope that this kind of puts him in the title scene because this would have been a number 1 contenders match had that match happened, you know, a few months ago.
It should be announced as a number 1 contenders match as far as I'm concerned. But they're setting up for a fucking Backlash with a tag team match. Jelly roll.
Oh, can't wait for that one.
I agree. Jacob Fatu wins. It's gonna be awesome. I'm excited for this to go all around the ringside, hopefully into the crowd. I enjoyed the McIntyre promo. I enjoyed the handcuff spot. I think it's gonna be amazing.
Yes.
Yeah, that was actually
shouldn't happen.
Really well done.
Stephanie Vaquer and Liv Morgan.
They're trying to give
Donnie, what do you think of Liv Morgan's new song?
You have any idea that happened?
Did I have any idea she got a new song? Oh,
Well, she performed a song.
yeah. Oh, I heard.
And
Yeah,
they
yeah.
said it's going to be your theme song? Is that?
I didn't hear there was gonna be your theme song. I saw the music video.
I think Michael Cole said it's going to be your theme song. You
That's-
saw the music video?
That's pretty bad.
What were your thoughts?
I thought George would be liking it. Probably.
Yeah. Like, here, let's put it this way. Your actions or your reaction while watching it, would you characterize it as similar to what you think George Crews would have been doing?
I was pantsless.
Were you
so
watching
I'd
it
assume
alone?
I watched it pantsless. I assume he also had pants off.
Okay. Gotcha. Yeah, for sure.
Mm-hmm. But she know what she wouldn't. She know what she's doing. I think she wins as well.
I agree.
100%. I will say this. I'm not the biggest Liv Morgan fan. I haven't been. But
Yeah, she's been pretty good.
I think her work during
very
this
offensive.
feud has been some of her best.
Yeah.
And I think
Oh,
a
yeah,
big
there's
part of it is, like, they're not letting her go cut a fucking long promo in the ring, which is not where she excels. They're just letting her kind of be crazy, attack Stephanie Vaquer, yell some shit at her in Spanish, call her a fucking whore in Spanish or whatever. And just letting her do that and playing up to, that character, that kind of wild character. I think that fits her a lot more than the long promos. I prefer, like, the backstage interactions and stuff that they've had and all that kind of stuff. I think
bumping heads, baby.
That shit last week was crazy.
Yeah.
where she clashed heads with Roxanne.
Yeah.
Stephanie
Yeah.
came in out of fucking nowhere.
I'll tell
You
you
didn't
what.
even see Roxanne on the show this week, so she got fucking fucked up again.
This
Yeah,
this
so.
build, since this is
It's gotten a lot better.
it's such a
I
long
think it's been
build.
one of the better ones.
It
Yeah,
has been,
absolutely.
and here's the thing. I'll give it credit. I'll give it a little bit of like grading on a curve because it's been one of the longest builds. So there's going to be periods where it has to kind of have a lull in it before amping back up, and they kind of
Early on, they
conquered.
did that.
Yeah, and they kind of conquered it really well, I think. And
I feel
Well,
like
they
they
did a
got
much
it to
better
where
job.
they needed to get it before
Yeah.
WrestleMania.
so here's
They
the
did a
thing.
significantly better job with this, because Liv Morgan won the Rumble. So it's been going on for a while.
Yes, I
now.
mean.
Similar to the main event of CM Punk and Roman Reigns, where that started off incredible, the first promo, and it's gone downhill ever since. This match, though, they've crescendoed all the way to now you want to see it. They did a great job the past several weeks of building up and giving you a lot of emotion and heat to this. I think the match itself is going to be great. Two really good in-ring performers. Stephanie is amazing. What? What do you mean? Let me ask you this question again. When have you ever seen a bad Stephanie Vaquer match?
Maybe the one against Liv Morgan, if I'm honest, but we'll see. We'll see.
They haven't wrestled before.
I know. We'll see.
It's not among my most highly anticipated.
Not
but,
at all.
I mean, yes, Stephanie
It's-
Vaquer always does have good matches.
It's going to be fine, and you're going to see
I
the
think
butt.
it's- I think
there,
it's gonna be
and
great.
I think Liv absolutely kind of has to win.
Oh yeah, she's gonna win. Team of
AJ,
Injury won the Rumble. Come on.
AJ Lee and Becky Lynch. Becky Lynch just wins the title back. I don't think it's very much of anything. A little.
Do you have any desire to see
No.
another singles match between them that we just saw?
No, because we shouldn't have saw the one in the first place. That's
Right.
my problem with it. Like,
It makes no sense
here's the thing. I understand they wanted to do
in the
AJ
hometown.
winning the title in Chicago, but if you're going to do that, then you should have done what my idea was to add somebody else
Right.
to it, such as a Bailey, and make it like
Bayley,
a triple
right.
thre
No, we don't do any of that. Instead, we have a
I
very
feel like
uninteresting match with a
they're-
very predictable outcome.
The build to this was kind of hamstrung by the fact that, like, AJ, I don't think is there every week.
Mhm.
And then
Part-time
you know,
AJ, I always said that.
And Becky also
when you
wasn't
have
there.
that, then you should be giving, but you should also be giving Becky like a ton of mic time, and I don't feel like they did that either. I thought that their one kind of like sit down thing was pretty good, but other
I
than
enjoyed
that, we haven't
They
gotten
had
much.
they had the one where Becky goaded her into the match, and
Right, that was fine. That feels
and
like a
AJ
lifetime ago now, though.
absolutely that's the problem and AJ was like, "I'm your daughter's favorite wrestler," and that got under Becky's skin. But
That's fine,
that's
yeah.
the only thing that we have besides, "Oh, I want my championship back." There's
I think
no
they're trying.
stipulation
I
to
think
this.
what they were banking on was like, oh, they've been feuding from ever since AJ came back, and that'll be
gotta
good
give
enough
us
for
more
people
than
or
that.
whatever.
Give us something.
I think what they were banking on was their names, and it didn't work.
Did anything even happen on Monday?
Yeah, there was
I
some
don't
kind of
remember.
like a video package or something like.
Like that's the fucking send off.
Forgettable packages. Mike knows all about it.
That's fucked up.
Believe me, you'll
hello.
remember if you've seen one
Everton's
this
being in your basement.
adequate.
I did in the basement. I have video cameras everywhere.
Becky's got to win because I assume AJ's going to be not around that much.
I agree.
1,000,000%. Ladies tag team match. If I don't see some elbows locked in this match, then are we even wrestling, goils? Nia Jackson, Lash Legend, Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss, Bayley and Lyra, and the Bella Twins. Oh my God, Cooper DeJean dumped me already. Whoa.
My fucking ankle is so fucked up.
Yeah, oh my God. Cooper DeJean fucking dodging bullets. Tagged it and bagged it, dude. That's how you do it, dude.
It's not a good way to speak about
it. I hope Charlotte and Alexa win, but I'm getting a gut feeling that this is a Bella Twins moment if she's healthy.
I agree with that. I think if they're healthy,
I think the plan was always for the Bella Twins to win because they've been crying about being tag team champions for forever.
But
I think if she's not healthy enough for them to win, I think the irresistible forces retain.
Yeah,
I kind of think maybe Bayley and Lyra win.
So we just picked all of the teams? Holy
shit,
we did it. We did it, Dave. It's inside the park home run.
I mean, here's the thing. Unless your fucking ankle's broken, I think you could probably make it through a match at WrestleMania.
I don't know.
I think it's more about moving forward, right?
Right, but I mean, then they could just drop it.
Oh my God, you gotta work, Bree, because I can't. That's what we need. We need Bree the workhorse.
Working boots. Could you imagine?
Remember who was it? Triple H got hurt in Saudi Arabia, and fucking old wonky-eyed Sean had to work a fucking full match by himself.
Yeah, and he did an incredible job.
I will tell you this: Bree ain't coming. Bree Michaels ain't walking through that fucking door. We ain't fucking doing that. You're lucky as shit. This is a multi-person match. You can hide fucking
Daniel Bryan to put a wig on.
He comes out and fucking do full beard. Fucking the girl top though. He's got the girl top.
I don't know,
dude. Yeah, he's got a beard.
But he's got a girl top and he's just fucking doing all Breeze moves and shit. But like, but with such ferocity. Oh shit, yeah, dude. See, that would be fun wrestling. You give me that and then you just let Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss win. I'm fine with it, dude.
I think the Bellas win.
Yeah, I think the Bellas win too. But again, Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss are fun, and I just give them a little bit more of a run again and have some people challenge them. I think they're top dogs. Give them top dog time. Seth Rollins and Gunther. I understand that it's happening because of necessity. I understand, but it's just crazy to think that Seth Rollins and Gunther, we didn't have an adequate backup plan except for you guys. You guys go
together. This is the backup plan.
You guys, the backup plan is you guys don't have anything. Go together.
Mm.
That's not a good backup plan.
Unfortunately, that's sometimes what happens.
That is a Ring Rust Radio level backup plan, dude.
It happened with Kurt Angle and Chris Benoit WrestleMania 17. We're gonna get a great match.
Calling Seth Rollins and Gunther, Chris Benoit, and Kurt Angle.
I'm saying you're gonna get a great match
because they are top tier guys.
They were.
These are top tier.
I mean, listen, is the match going to be a banger? For sure.
Yes,
is this happening because fucking poor booking all around and injuries? Yeah.
Not poor booking.
On Gunther's part, it 100% is. You didn't have a plan better than fucking Rey Mysterio or whatever you thought it was?
I think their plan all along was Gunther and Rey, and obviously Seth and Braun.
And you didn't have a backup plan for oft-injured fucking Rey Mysterio?
Yeah, this was it. Well, again, I think they canceled Rey and Gunther because they're like, it's more important for us to have something concrete with Seth, and we don't have.
Or
Braun,
Rey said no.
So let's do.
Or Rey said no, I'm not retiring yet, dickhead.
Well, I don't think he would have been forced to retire if he didn't want to. But anyways, I'm fine with this. If this was a clear pivot, you know my thoughts on the pivots. This was a pivot.
It was two pivots. A pivot for what Rollins was doing and a pivot for what Gunther's doing. And both guys lost what they were doing, so they pivoted together, and now they're together.
Actually,
and I think that's
shit.
And I think it's fine because we didn't need some grandiose fucking explanation. I think the explanation we got was fine, where Gunther said, "Hey, Paul, I fucked up Seth Rollins because now you fucking owe me." And now, coming out of this, we can have very interesting things. And my assumption is that what he wants to be owed to him is a match with Brock Lesnar. He didn't come out and say that right away, so we're left to wonder, like, what is it?
Cool. Again, it's
just programming coming out of it.
It's a lack of a backup plan. This pivot is.
This is the backup plan.
No. This is a panic pick. This is the panic pick. because we're both injured. We don't know what to do with these guys. You guys just go together. A backup plan would have been 2 months ago.
Better.
2 months ago, if Ray's not ready, then you're like, dude, we got to come up with a backup plan because I got to build something.
This is it.
Yeah,
And this is infinitely better than if they were just kind of like, you know what? Because Seth's been feuding with
you bring back Sergeant Slaughter. You can't tell me. Hold on.
Well, we just got to do Seth Rollins
Rob Van Dam
again, or Seth Rollins versus Austin Theory. No.
Rob Van Dam. You couldn't find some veteran to fucking bring him back that just fucking retired. Rob Van Dam wants to come back. Get one last match in there. Yo. Jimmy Valiant, 83-year-old Jimmy Valiant, dude. You couldn't let Jimmy V get a fucking.
I think I'll rather have this.
Yeah, you're an idiot. You're an idiot. That's what that is. Speaking of idiots, Cody Rhodes and Randy Orton.
We didn't pick one.
Oh.
Fucko.
Gunther.
Gunther, because I think it'd be weird to be demanding a favor if you don't win.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Like, it doesn't. Seth Rollins doesn't lose anything from losing.
I'm taking Gunther.
Yeah, cool. You made me stop because we all agree. We knew what we. Okay. Cody Rhodes and Randy Orton with Pat McAfee. This is night 1 main event because it doesn't fucking deserve night 2. I think Cody Rhodes. I'm gonna go out here. I think Cody Rhodes is the most overrated wrestler in the history of wrestling. I do. I genuinely do. I think
that.
That's a little wild.
I think that nobody's.
I think Will Ospreay is probably the most overrated wrestler in history of wrestling.
Goldberg?
No, Goldberg at least had true like fan support there that would have rivaled Stone Cold at the height of that. Cody's never had that. He had a couple cheap pops for some makeup on his titty, but that's a fallacy. This guy is the most inflated, fake fucking champion. I hate Cody Rhodes. Not as a person. Seems like a fine guy. A bit of a culture vulture, but he seems like a fine guy.
You just learn it?
Yeah, I got that on the internet, dude. I'm cool now. But honestly, cool. I think the whole Pat McAfee thing we talked about is trash. I think Randy Orton wins because I cannot pick Cody Rhodes.
It's so trash. The fucking sorry, Mike, but the graphic for last week's SmackDown was Cody, Pat McAfee, and Randy in the background. Give me a fucking break with this company.
Hey, just you wait. They're gonna be adding fucking Jelly Roll like
right.
You know this this comes from fucking Cody walking up to like somebody that's not Triple H. He's talking to like Ari Emanuel or something. He's like, listen, man. He's like, this Randy Orton guy. He's not on the same level as me. You got to get me somebody like Pat McAfee, man. You got to get me someone bigger.
Can I tell you what this is a little bit?
What?
It's honestly, and I don't hate Cody Rhodes, but I do think it's kind of karma in a way because the PPP, the political power play, I think it's coming back to bite him because he did the political power play to get out of the Roman Reigns match. But, buddy, if you're facing Roman Reigns would have nipped this shit in the bud and be like, no, we're not doing that fucking dumb shit, and there would have been no Pat McAfee or Jelly Roll or anything like that. But because he's facing Randy Orton, and Randy, he's just going to go along for the ride.
He's going with the flow, man, after all these years.
Yeah, then we got all this shit. So Cody played himself with the PPP, and now he's stuck in this fucking insane situation that makes no sense.
Can I tell you what I actually think happened? I think Cody Rhodes is a big part of why these people are involved because he is like, we need to make, I'm a night 1 main event. We got to make this shit feel like a main event. You know what that means? Jelly Roll. You know what that means? Fucking Pat McAfee, dude.
Dude, the time I unfortunately saw Jelly Roll in concert because I went to a Shinedown concert.
You keep saying that shit, dude. You were fucking loving it.
He was opening for Shinedown. So he wasn't even fucking relevant at that point. He sucked then, he sucks now.
But here's the problem. Then why did you get that tattoo on your cheek?
I'm not you, brother.
I don't have a tattoo on my fucking face. Fuck that noise, dude.
Yeah, you got a fucking dumbass Flyers one.
Oh, that's on my calf, dude? And guess what? Never been a better time to for the Flyers.
But the Cody PPP, he dropped the title to Drew because he knew he was going to win it back at WrestleMania. He ended up winning it back before that. But because of the failed PPP, he's going to be dropping that title to Randy Orton.
I think you're underestimating how many power plays this person has run. Because I think the whole winning the title back early, that was probably an impromptu decision. Like, yo, I got to get this title back. This build sucks, right? Dropping Drew from it, Drew's outshining them. He's like, get him out of here. You know what I mean? Randy is just kind of laid back. He's like, he's not going to outshine me. Boom. They're cheering for him. They're cheering for Randy Orton. So let's throw the whole fucking kit and caboodle at him, which is the ultimate combination of Jelly Roll and Pat McAfee, which nothing can stop that. Randy Orton wins. Anybody else?
Take Randy Orton. I think the match is going to be really good. I'm less excited for it than I was 3 weeks ago, and I wasn't even that excited for it, but the Randy Orton heel turn, I thought was awesome. The following week, he's calling fucking Matt Cardona a fucking bitch-ass Mark, like Donnie White.
That was honestly a fucking wonderful moment, though.
I love that.
I was there. You had me. It still should have been a fatal four-way. Don't get me wrong.
I agree, but they had a point in time.
That was working.
Where they were trending in the right direction.
Be fine.
But it's not now. But it's not now.
It's not fine.
That's like, I do
think they're gonna put on a good match, but the problem is, it's inevitable that fucking McAfee and Jelly Roll are gonna.
Dude, here's the thing, Mike. You're like a doctor. You're like, the surgery should have gone well, but your husband's dead now. Like, okay, holy shit, yeah, in theory should have gone well. It was going well, and then all of a sudden his heart
started. It was going well, and then Pat McAfee and Jelly Roll came in, and they took my fucking tools, and they gave me surgery.
Well,
here's the problem. This is the second year in a row where Cody's main event match now has this shadow of someone else coming into your match. So for like 20 minutes that we watch this match where nothing really happens, we're just going to be sitting there the whole time waiting, when's Pat McAfee going to interfere? When's Jelly Roll going to come out and save Cody? The same thing last year where we all thought The Rock was going to come out. We got fucking Travis Scott. At least now we know who's coming out. They have do we think TKO just doesn't view Cody Rhodes as that dude, and that's why they're throwing shit into Cody Rhodes matches the past?
No, I think Cody Rhodes is asking for it because he wants to be the crossover star.
I don't think he would ask for this.
I do. I think he's the kind of guy who will act like he wouldn't, but he's smart enough to the business. I think he's like a guy who thinks he's smarter than the rest of the room, right? So he's always working, right? So I think in my head that he's like, if I want to get to Roman top dog level, I got to grow that mainstream brand. So let's get all the mainstream shit involved with mine. Why else would you do both in this storyline?
I'm just glad our GOAT Roman uses his PPPs for the gain of everyone.
For the good of everyone else, yeah.
Exactly.
I'm also taking Randy Orton. I don't see how you can do all this of what's happened and him lose.
I'm changing my pick. Cody Rhodes wins. Easy. 7 minutes. 7 minute squash. That's the SSS. 7 minute squash.
Also, like, Triple H is...
That's
SSMS. Shut up, dude. Shut up.
Randy Orton, that's Triple H's guy. I think he's going to inch him closer to John Cena.
Okay, he gets 12 minutes
at some point.
Okay. All right, night 2, Obafemi and Brock Lesnar. We talked about it a little bit. Very hyped for the match. Again, my only concern now is that I've overhyped it in my own head and it doesn't live up to expectations. My only concern. Otherwise, the build has been good enough at times, but great at other times. But like that's just that's what I need. I just need on the road to WrestleMania. It's a long period of time, right? And Oba and Brock have had about a month and a half now of working together. So you've had ups. You're gonna have lulls in that time, just how it works. But they handled them well. The pacing, the spacing. This was done well. And like I said, in a moment like this, with this built so well, I'm really gonna put my faith in WWE. I know how dangerous this is because they often break my heart. But the right thing to do is let Obafemi win this match. If they do that, you build a star. Please do that. That's my hands are up. I'm excited. Let's go.
Big, meaty men slapping meat.
I
cannot wait for it.
Yeah.
It's going to be incredible. This probably is my most anticipated match right there with Punk and Roman on the entire card.
Absolutely.
But, I understand the thought of like, okay, if let's say Brock is going to have his retirement match at SummerSlam, as has been rumored because John Cena kind of brought it up in an interview. I can understand like the
what a fucking piece of shit John Cena is.
And looking back, that is kind of.
It is such a piece. You're like ruining the moment for Brock and shit. Like shut your fucking stupid. And listen, here's the thing about John Cena. He doesn't do anything without being very strategic about it. So he did it on purpose.
The PPP, you know.
Oh no, he didn't. Fucking that is not true.
Hulk Hogan created.
Bro, honestly, from what I heard, Bruno Sammartino and those before him also did the same shit. So.
But so I understand like the logic of you wouldn't want Brock to lose, but I think they view, as BG mentioned, I think they view Obafemi as like this guy is the next top guy. This guy is probably going to be world champion within the next year. And I think that they realize that giving him this win will get him to that point, and I think they know the value in that. So I think Obafemi wins.
Mm-hmm. I absolutely think Obafemi is main eventing WrestleMania next year. Starts here with him beating Brock Lesnar. I don't see I know there's a whole rumor of Brock doesn't want to lose before his retirement match. Doesn't even make sense.
No, I don't buy that shit.
Brock doesn't care.
Brock
doesn't care. Brock's talking about. I watched an interview with him, totally unrelated to wrestling, where he was talking about Canadian politics because he has joined an advocacy group of some form based on like trans country residency and buying land that crosses both sides. The dude is very into hunting and land and animals and his businesses and shit like that. He is like, whatever you want to do over here at WWE, I don't care. Whatever. Tell me when I show up, what time my match is, and let me go home. Thanks.
I don't think Brock cares if he wins or loses before a potential retirement match months away, especially because it doesn't even make sense. If you lose to Obafemi, now there's a chink in your armor. Maybe you don't have it as you age. It would make sense then to lose before your retirement match anyway. So I don't buy that storyline, that whole rumor anyway. But Obafemi, he's the guy. And this is how you make a star. And Brock has never been someone to not put someone over. His whole career. He will put someone over with someone who will do business that he wants to do business with. And I think everyone's saying, like, Obafemi's the guy. And he shows up on Monday and cuts to that promo. No chance in hell that Obafemi loses. It makes no sense. It would be very stupid on their part. One thing that irritated me about the build in general to WrestleMania is they had Oba and Brock do this whole like brawl, and Triple H goes out there, and they're all like, he's out there, he's got to protect the main event and this and that. Then later in the night, it's CM Punk and Roman Reigns going through fucking announce tables, and Triple H nowhere to be found. So I hate that. Just nothing is like, there's no continuity.
His heart couldn't stand another battle like that.
You know what?
Roman waved him off.
Just fucking tell me that. But yeah,
just tell you that?
Just tell me that his heart.
Danhausen cursed his heart. He cursed his heart. He said, "Damn you."
I'm glad you brought Danhausen. He's not on the card, but I can't wait to see whatever he does with John. Danhausen's been fucking amazing.
He's been very fun
the past 2 months.
He's been very fun.
Like, this is how easy it is to fucking use this guy. Just give him a backstage segment every show and let him say something funny.
Yeah, and how they got out of it in the match was very
the match was
Kit
funny
Wilson.
too. And when you do, like, that goofy shit, like, okay, he's facing a guy, Kit Wilson, who never has won a fucking match, lost the Jelly Roll, so it's fine to do it with a guy like that.
Yeah.
Can I tell you what he reminds me of?
Danhausen?
Yeah. He has the potential, from an in-ring perspective eventually, to be a little bit Spike Dudley-ish. Someone the crowd absolutely adores, because at some point the gimmick.
Anywhere. Like,
at some point,
I don't view Danhausen as somebody who's going to take those spots.
He's taking spots like that, brother. I'm sorry. Eventually, the gimmick's going to wear thin, and he's going to take bumps, brother. And when he does, he's going to have to take big guy bumps.
Spike Dudley is like Darby Allin. Or Darby Allin's like...
No, I just completely disagree with that.
No.
Darby Allin's more like Jeff Hardy. Yes. Spike Dudley was like, I'm coming out here to take a powerbomb. See ya.
Yeah.
And that kind of seems like something that Danhausen will do.
I don't see that at all. Anyways,
okay, whatever. Get a life. Get a life, loser.
Cannot wait. I agree with Mike. This is my second most anticipated match.
I said get a life, loser. Did you hear me? I fucking owned you, dude.
I heard it.
6-pack challenge for the IC title. Penta, Javon Evans, Dragon Lee, JD McDonough, Rusev, and Rey Mysterio.
6-pack ladder match.
6-pack challenge, ladder match.
There you go.
Javon Evans wins. It's going to be a banger.
This is This is going to be very fun. Like, even just the tag team match they did on Raw was actually really fun.
I need scared Rusev high on ladders. Please.
I mean, Rusev, I'm not a big Rusev fan, but he serves a purpose in this match, which is...
Oh, absolutely. You
need
him.
Our North, we always talk about that 5-pack North American ladder match challenge for the championship we saw in NXT.
He's the Lars Sullivan of this match.
You need a big guy. You need a big guy to fucking lift people and jump off of and shit.
Is he the EC3 of this match? By the way, EC3 back in TNA, Donnie. How hyped are you?
Can I tell you something?
Yep.
If you get me Dixie fucking Carter back, you will get me watching TNA every fucking week again.
There were 6 people in that ladder match, you fucking idiot.
But there was not.
It was a great
match.
match.
It was a 5-pack.
It was 6.
6.
You don't remember anything.
I do remember I shit on Sam Roberts that day.
Yep, you sure do.
No, that was Orlando.
Oh, man.
I thought, was it Orlando they did? I thought it was
Orlando.
Maybe. Oh, maybe. It all runs together.
That's and now I'm the bad guy.
Because Donnie wasn't with us in New Orleans. He went and fucking sat somewhere else.
Oh yeah, that's true. He was being a bitch.
Well, I got cheap tickets.
I think
cheap tickets.
I think the tickets we got were pretty cheap too, to be honest.
Yeah, it was like fucking $20.
But anyways, I think Penta wins. I think Penta retains. He just won this title.
Agree with Mike.
He was in the mix for this title for a long time. I think he should have a nice reign here.
Yeah, not everyone is losing their championships. Someone has to retain. Penta is the one.
Well, I think Jade Cargill is retaining.
I can see that.
Yeah.
Well, we're gonna get to that match. That match is probably my most uncertain of the whole card.
Well, I'm taking Joanne Evans, and we're here now. Jade Cargill, Rhea Ripley. I actually feel pretty certain that they're going to use this moment as a moment to make Jade Cargill the same way they're doing with... Jade Cargill is to Oba Fett what Rhea Ripley is to Brock Lesnar. There you go.
What?
That's what I'm saying for the women's division. That's what's happening here.
He's already champion.
Yeah, but this is the moment. This is the moment.
She does need a moment.
I know, this is the moment. Then
beating
Rhea Ripley at WrestleMania is the moment, dude.
I know, but it's also Rhea Ripley. Like, Triple H fucking loves this girl.
And she doesn't lose anything from...
Like, she basically always wins. That's the thing. She, like, always wins, so I'm very torn on who to pick. I agree with you, Donnie, where I was, like, heading into this, I'm like, Jade needs a fucking win. Like, her title reign wasn't that great. Her title reign hasn't been great, so this is a way to... And she just now formed a stable that Rhea took out one by one backstage. I don't know. I'm going to go with Jade. Fuck it.
Yeah.
The way I view it is, like... We don't know what the situation is with Bianca Belair, obviously, still to this fucking day. But if there's any chance of her coming... If there's any chance of her coming back soon, it would make sense for Jade to retain, and then you could go right into that. Bam. But I don't know that to be the case, so I'm going to make the safe pick, and I'm going to say Rhea, and I think part of the reason for that, besides her being the most over woman in the company, and, you know, them always booking her to win, is that Io is not on this card, and I think this is going to be Io's big spot on the card, where she's essentially going to be helping Rhea Ripley win the title. Obviously, you'd rather her have a match, but at least it's something.
Oh, she's going to be there, but she's going to help, and then she's still going to lose.
Does she turn on Rhea?
No, Rhea Ripley turns on Io. She's like, I thought you were going to help me win. She just slaps her. And then Evil comes out, and he's like...
to turn Io right now, because Io is so beloved.
Yeah, I don't want them to turn Io, by the way.
I'll be turning Rhea in that situation, not Io.
And I think but that's tough too, because she's so beloved.
But I'm just kidding, man. It's just Jade's gonna win. It's gonna be over, dude. It's just a way to put her over. I told you.
This isn't AEW where we're turning people who are popular for no reason. Like,
hey, dude, listen. This is AEW where we let the wrestlers do what they want.
They actually did do that with Randy Orton.
It's true, very true.
Yeah, but that's a little bit different.
Of course, because you're gonna bend backwards and fucking suck your own Triple H dick. Sami Zayn and Trick Williams for the United States Championship. Hi, I'm Carmelo Hayes. I'm gonna carry this division for fucking almost a year. Whoopsie poopsie. Where am I now? Again, I like Carmelo Hayes. I like Trick Williams, but I always like Carmelo Hayes more than I like Trick Williams. And the fact that you just bumped him out, put him in here. You know, Sami Zayn, I get, give me a little something here. Give me a little something.
I think it was always building towards Sammy and Trick, but now we've just taken, Ilya Dragunov out of the equation, who was also, for months, the fucking person that was leading this division. Then it was Carmelo. We took both of them out to get Sammy and Trick just one-on-one. Why is this a fatal four-way? Again, same thing we talked about with the main event scene for Cody and Randy on SmackDown. Why are we just removing people that are integral to the fucking storyline that's happening here. Sammy and Trick, they've had beef ever since Trick came up. That's perfectly fine. But that all in itself could have been a singles match. Right now, night 2 only has 6 matches compared to night 1 has 7 matches. So we have room to add another match.
I understand wanting to have the U.S. title involved here, but
oh, absolutely.
At the very least, this should be a triple threat with Melo, even if you're not going to have Dragunov in there, because and it works because at least Melo has all that history with Trick, which you can make part of this, and then he feels slighted by what Sammy did to beat him for the title. But instead of going with that, then they just have Sammy beat him again. And don't get me wrong,
I couldn't believe that, dude.
Yeah, I'm very excited for this match. I think that the build has actually been spectacular between Sammy and Trick, and they have this really good chemistry, but you could have easily had Melo involved in this.
I feel like as good as it is, adding an element, as good as Carmelo Hayes, who deserves it, would have been, I just don't understand why we've boxed him out here.
Well, beyond that, we've now made the whole thing basically where Sami Zayn looks like a fucking piece of shit, and everyone's booing the guy now. One of your most beloved babyfaces just naturally becomes a heel because everyone sees through the bullshit that Melo should be in this match. It's just, the booking of this makes no fucking sense.
I think it was WWE's goal to get people to be against Sammy and for Trick. Because I think they want Trick to be a babyface because he's so popular.
That could happen naturally without Sami Zayn being made to look like a fucking piece of shit.
Yeah, dummy.
I mean, I think that's what they want.
Yeah, you dumb idiot.
What they want.
And if anything, Carmelo would be the guy that you'd want to turn heel.
Why?
Because he's a
why would he be the one you want to turn heel? Son of Adam?
I like Sammy.
Son of Adam? You wouldn't like?
No.
Okay.
That's all I'm saying at all. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
The
Trick
demon,
and Melo had a storyline in NXT where Trick was the babyface and Carmelo was the heel. It was fucking awesome.
Okay. Did you pick?
Trick wins.
Yeah, Trick wins.
Trick Williams.
Yeah. The Demon, Finn Balor, and Dominic Mysterio. Again, we're letting Finn Balor do things.
It's just hysterical to me that they don't even let it be a surprise. The Demon.
I would have.
I think
let
it's
it
a big
be a
sell.
Surprise.
It's a big sell. It's a big sell.
It's not though.
Here's the thing.
Clearly it's not because we have.
The way I look at it is nobody. As much as we all love the Demon, nobody's buying or going to WrestleMania just because of the Demon being there.
I mean,
it's so long that let it be a surprise.
It was my assumption. It was my assumption from the start that we were going to get the Demon, but I think it would have made more sense for them to, just let it happen on the show and everybody could be surprised.
Just let things be a surprise. I don't understand.
Nah.
Demon's putting belt to ass here, obviously.
Oh, yeah, for 100%. Nothing on the line, of course. But yeah, and you said it's been a long time. It's one of the things I'm most looking forward to is the Demon's entrance and just having the Demon Finn Balor back.
Oh, I mean,
I legitimately love. Back to New Japan. This is the reason why Fergal was one of my favorites.
Absolutely. However, that being said, we did see this when it was in LA against Edge, and in the daytime, it's not as exciting.
That's true. Don't make it in the daytime. It's going to be in the daytime.
But that's the problem.
This might be the second to last match, though.
Oh, I don't know. It's going to be it's going to be the third match on the fucking card, Mike, and it's going to be in the daytime.
I think it's going to be the second to last match.
The show is starting at 3 p.m. local
God.
time.
We already know Oba versus Brock is the opener, and they said that the IC ladder match is going to be on the ESPN telecast. So that I assume that's going to be
the first 2 matches.
Yeah.
I definitely think this is.
I called it. It's going to be
third,
match. Dude.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
And this, I don't think this is going to be a very long match either. So it's a nice buffer between.
Oh no.
And I do assume that they add a 7th match.
Get the fuck
I'm not necessarily assuming that, because that could be a spot for a segment or something.
Oh yeah, 100%. The Rock's coming back to tease.
Listen, we're gonna have the Hall of Fame stuff. We're gonna get John Cena and Danhausen. They're gonna announce the fucking attendance.
Oh yeah, and then the Rock comes back for a segment. He's gonna wrestle for
They would have announced the match by now if they were having it.
Yeah. Listen, it's the Dario Cueto thing. They'll give you at least 2 weeks before WrestleMania.
It seemed like Io and Asuka was going to do the match. They didn't announce it on Raw. That match is not happening. They didn't announce it.
Oh, what are you saying? Adam Schefter over here? That is not happening.
So unless something happens on SmackDown and they're like randomly like, oh, we're doing Tiffany and Julia on the show, which I don't anticipate.
Mike, can I ask you a quick question?
Why is that not happening?
Sure, what's up?
What do you feel about the journalistic integrity of Diana Rossini, considering the photos that surfaced?
I think it's pretty low.
She just resigned.
She just resigned?
Yeah, she did.
Wow, dude.
Can I say this, though? Because
a couple years ago, a general manager's wife said she was sleeping with the people in the thing for secrets.
I think she's got zero integrity, but I also think Vrabel has zero integrity. And I know people like the things like, oh, but she's a journalist, so it's a different code of ethics. Well, not really, because Mike Vrabel is feeding sensitive information to her, I would have to assume, as part of this quid pro quo relationship. So that's a lack of ethical code.
Did you hear what this? I'm not going to say. I was going to say a bad word.
He should be fucking fired. He should be stepping down also.
100% agreed. If last year there was an anonymous report from Diana Rossini that said that they were in the meeting with Jeffrey Lurie, and he acted crude and acted like a guy who lost his girlfriend or something like that. It was really petty and shit. And I was like, man, who would say something like that? And now look at it. It was fucking Vrabel. He's a piece of shit.
They've been trying to orchestrate that A.J. Brown trade together.
Oh, dude.
This whole time.
Well, Rossini's the one. The best part is I listened to this radio show in Philadelphia, and they had her on. It's like a gag of like the Insider of the Year, and they gave it to Diana Rossini as like a gag to fuck with the other guy who was like their own beat reporter. And she came on and did the whole thing. Came on with her father-in-law nonetheless, which is crazy to think of. And yeah, that's what they keep identifying her as, because she's an insider. And she used that, listen, I get it, you trade stuff. You trade information for information. I know there's got to be kind of a gray area when it comes to being an insider, but man, nobody was fucking me when I was doing journalism.
By the way, she didn't take any responsibility for what she very obviously did in this statement. She basically is saying, like, everybody's wrong and what their assumption is of the situation.
Oh, okay, so that's, hey, listen, lie, that's what I was taught.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, yeah, oh yeah. So journalism integrity.
Who among us haven't interlocked fingers with our friends?
Donnie tried with us.
I was going to say, the three of us have definitely stood in a sort of daisy chain type area, locking hands.
They interlock fingers in the way that Hogan and Warrior interlocked fingers at WrestleMania 6.
Oh, that meme. Remember that GIF or that GIF? I don't even know what they call it.
GIF.
It is done. Come on. I don't know. CM Punk and Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns just wins. The promos have sucked. CM Punk's shoot promo, I swear to God, someone was like, CM Punk shot last night, brother. I was like, oh, this will be good. Didn't watch Raw live. Of course, they're going to check it out. Oh my, was this not a good shoot? CM Punk, the king of the shoot guy, right? Boy, did this miss the fucking mark coming from this fucking hypocrite. I'm out on this.
There were elements
Roman
of
Reigns wins.
That were very good, but there was no need to mention Pat McAfee at ticket prices in it, though.
I'm out on this. Yeah, what are we building to? Are you feuding WWE? Are you feuding Vince again?
Feuding Pat McAfee.
Yeah, it's crazy work and not good. Roman Reigns wins. You guys?
I think that the first promo that these guys ever did was the high point of the feud.
Yeah.
But I think the last promo they did was very good as well. It wasn't to that level. But I thought that it was a very good promo on Raw.
Let him be wrong, DJ. Let him be wrong.
I mean, I haven't seen anybody not like it, so that's a little surprising.
No one, stop talking like that. You talk like you're waiting for justification from fucking social media. The three of us are here. We are grown-ass men. I don't care what anybody else is saying. Shit sucked. Your turn.
It's me stating a fact. I haven't heard from anybody who said they didn't like it yet.
Yeah, because they were busy. Because they were all busy writing how much it sucked on social media, pal.
I didn't care for it because, like you said, we went from this incredible promo that it was so good, that first promo. There was so much backstory that they told us in that first promo that then didn't really come out too much in the fucking 2 months since. And this promo yesterday where it's just, I just hate that everyone loves you. I hate that you were just born into this business. Like, it's the same shit we've always heard, and I didn't care for it. There was no real heat for that, for what we've got before. These guys went through tables. There's been shoot promos. Roman Reigns, how CM Punk telling him, like, you didn't want me in this fucking industry at all. There was just so much better things, and to get that as the send-off, I didn't care for that.
I enjoyed it. I thought that it didn't feel like bullshitting like a lot of stuff can. I feel like it, it was framed as, we're going to tell the truth in this promo, and I feel like they did a good job of making that come across and airing grievances, voicing the reality of why they don't like each other and why they've had issues, and at the same time acknowledging, the strengths of each other. And that's, something that we talk about all the time with wrestling. Like, it's not really good wrestling or good selling to go say this guy fucking blows, because then if you go beat a guy that fucking blows, nobody cares.
That's the Jericho line. I'll never forget. Ric Flair told Jericho, he said, "Don't run a man down in your promo, build him up, because that way when you beat him, it means something."
They
and
acknowledge
yet that's what
hatred.
this was.
They acknowledge
Roman Reigns
their
saying he's
hatred
old
for each other, while at the same time acknowledging the greatness of each other. And because I thought that it was well done. Nowhere near their first promo, which is one of the best promos in a long time, but I thought it was a fitting, conclusion to the storyline. And I think Roman Reigns absolutely wins. If he doesn't, I'll be shocked. Because Roman Reigns is the fucking guy. And he's who had the title when they've had their most success in recent years. And I think TKO and WWE Creative would be aligned on that decision.
It's whatever. He's going to be part-time anyway. I don't care. BJ?
That is upsetting. But we desperately need him back as champion. We desperately need him on TV a lot more. The past several months, even though it has not gone the way I would have preferred it, when he is on, it is the best part of the television show, pretty much every single time. And it's across the entire week of wrestling where Roman Reigns, when he's on, it's the best thing. Even when it's not the best thing, it's better than everything else still. So we desperately need him back as champion. We need a lot more creative input from him and the Bloodline storyline back into WWE programming. I really hope he wins.
Yeah, he will. Don't worry about it. Okay, I'm going to throw a little conspiracy
I have a
theory.
question.
Okay.
Hold on. I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Let's say Roman Reigns wins.
Mm-hmm.
Do we see him at Backlash?
No.
I agree.
No.
That's
Probably
a
not.
problem.
Absolutely not.
And that's a fucking
Well,
problem.
it's the Brock Lesnar thing. He's going to have Brock Lesnar schedule. Deal with it. Real quick, I have a little bit of a conspiracy theory based on some things that I've heard and read online and heard through the grapevine. I think that the reason there is a difference in matches, usually they're pretty even, right? In previous years, if I'm not mistaken.
It's been 7.
I think that there's a mega segment going to happen on Sunday, and I think it has something to do with the return of one. Vincent K. McMahon to WWE, dude. I'm telling you, I think this is the shit that I need
you're talking
right now.
you're talking like fucking Jonathan Coachman right now, which is not a compliment because he says dumbass shit like that all the time.
Yeah, it's not happening.
Thank you. Vincent K. McMahon back in the WWE fold. Yo, guys, listen. I'm not telling you to bet money on it, but it's a stone cold lead lock. Let's go,
dumb.
dude. Let's go, dude. Lead pipe lock, dude. I said lead lock.
Good luck.
Okay, Hall of Fame. Stephanie McMahon's going in. AJ Styles going in. Demolition's going in.
Let's go.
Dennis
This is
Rodman.
like our Hall of Fame.
I'm hyped for this.
Sid, Bad News Brown. And what's this one over here? Immortal Moment? Oh, the Slam.
Hogan
Okay.
versus Andre. Meltz's arms are folded.
He's going to go there, and they're going to catch him 5th row, frumpy.
I
We're
wonder
gonna have
who
a
inducts this one.
-4 stars sign.
Really quick, do we know who's Undertaker's inducting? Holy shit! So Triple H is getting cucked by fucking Undertaker, dude. Crazy.
It's weird that Undertaker is the one inducting.
Yeah,
Stephanie.
it should be
I'm not
Triple
saying
H,
because
but-
it should be Triple H. I'm not saying because it should be Triple H. I'm just saying
Why?
it's weird that it's Undertaker.
Maybe it's because Undertaker was the one that brought her to stardom by putting her on the cross.
He's the one who pounded her out most recent. He's like, I get the deal.
They almost got married, if you remember.
That's right. I do, thank God. TVA announcing AJ Styles. Who's that? Abyss?
That'd be pretty fun.
Oh,
actually.
that would be nice.
I would
This
lo-
was on the TNA pay-per-view, by the way.
I would love.
Yes, he was.
I would love to hear it. He's actually very eloquent when he speaks. He's just super awkward.
Did you know, Donnie, that Allie is back in AEW and they're running back AEW, TNA, and they're running back like all the shit you liked with her and Rosemary and Sinister Minister and stuff?
Ooh, I did not.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pay attention.
Oh, I don't. But listen, now that you said that, you both know this. I believe it was Su Yung, but I went to the ECW arena just to see a death match between Rosemary and Su Yung. Remember that?
No,
Yeah,
I don't remember that.
I don't remember you going, but I remember that whole
It
storyline.
tracks, man. I was there.
I would like Kazarian to induct AJ Styles, actually.
Christopher Daniels, bunch of people.
I don't think...
Dixie Carter,
That's
Dixie
gonna happen,
Carter.
Dixie Carter, Claire Lynch.
Dude, she's dead. She's dead, I think.
Oh, damn, R.I.P. I
Yeah,
forgot.
I think. She's going to do it from heaven. We already have one skeleton there. Demolition, Mike's inducting them.
Oh, my God.
Mike would be the perfect person to introduce them because he'd be like, I'm going to tell you all about them. Here's their middle names and shit. Here's their middle names.
No, I know Bill Eadie and Barry Darso. I don't know their middle names, though.
Yeah, good. Thank God.
Very nice men, by the way. Got to meet them, I don't know if it was last year or the year before.
Honestly, they're at shows all the time.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
Always sign their autographs.
Gunther couldn't have retired them at the same time? Like, come on, dude. This is shit I'm
The
talking
reason it took
about,
them
dude.
so long is because they have not been
friendly with Vince. They hate him.
For, I think, maybe 2011 was the last time, or 2010 was the last time they were, part of WWE in terms of, Legends contract and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's a falling out, I think.
All this stuff tracks with, because they hadn't had action figures since, 2010, 2011. So they were out, and then they just recently signed, a Legends deal, so... Follow the money on that.
Follow the money, as is Dennis Rodman, who will be, Karl Malone will be introducing him.
It doesn't say that. That'd be pretty cool. Well, I don't think they,
maybe Bischoff?
trot out Karl Malone in public places anymore.
Why not, dude?
Yeah.
You just got to keep away from the kids. That's all it is.
Well, yikes.
There'll be kids there.
Sid,
could you imagine if fucking Michael Jordan showed up?
He won't. Not for fucking Dennis Rodman, he won't.
How about Scottie Pippen?
Oh, wait. Do we get Tom Brady at WrestleMania?
Yeah, he'll be in the crowd.
Logan Paul for a while?
Yeah, he'll be in the crowd.
Yeah, that shit was annoying.
It's
in
in
just
Vegas.
Try to get people to watch their dumbass fucking flag football shit.
It's in Vegas. He's owning the fucking Raiders or whatever. Yeah, he's gonna be there for sure.
I hope John Cena AAs him.
I really appreciate WWE waiting until people are dead to give them honors. Like Sid, perfect way to just wait until he dies, then give him the honor, just to make sure he wasn't going to mess up again or something. What do you think? Bad News Brown, honestly, he's got some incredible stories. He's one of my favorite.
Well, he's dead also.
He's been dead for a while though. That's not WWE's fault this time. They killed Sid. But Bad News Brown's story in general.
Oh, DDP's definitely going to induct Rodman, right?
Oh, yeah. If there's a God in heaven, that'd be
they face each other.
Dude, could you imagine if you could party with any two people in the 1990s? Dennis Rodman and DDP would have been pretty great to party with.
I guess.
Yeah, it would have been. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me, dude? Come on.
I never viewed DDP as a hard partier. That's all.
He owned a strip club. That's how they found him.
Sure. I mean, that's a smart business.
Guess what, dude? He could let us in for cheap. You know what I mean? I don't have to pay the cover charge. We're doing good. The buffet's free.
Next live show?
At his club? I don't think he has one anymore. We'd be at the yoga studio now.
Oh, there you go.
No, thank you, dude. I'm not stretching in front of you guys so you can see my boy camel toe. I don't think so, man.
Yikes.
Okay. Yeah. You excited for this or what?
Who's inducting the immortal moment of Hulk Hogan?
Yeah, who's going to do that?
Jimmy
Hart? Cody Rhodes, maybe?
No,
Jimmy Hart.
Who's the referee you hate? Oh, what's his name?
Earl Hebner.
Earl Hebner. Well, he did that match, right? Pretty sure Earl Hebner did that match.
Maybe it was Dave though.
Oh no, well whatever. We'll call him Dave.
No, that Dave Hebner came after, right? Because that was for WrestleMania 4, the setup.
Yeah.
Fuck Earl Hebner.
I don't know.
Listen, dude. Okay, it doesn't work. I don't care. Don't care. NXT Stand and Deliver. I'm not doing favorite match, favorite moment, overall grade. I'm not doing match by match.
Donnie.
What?
Donnie. 12 a.m. Eastern, Friday night. This Saturday. You
Wait,
gonna watch Hall of Fame
hold
live?
On, hold on, wait, what?
This is happening an hour after SmackDown ends on Friday night.
So it's a 3-hour SmackDown?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Followed by an hour of what?
No. By an hour
Followed
of
by an
nothing.
hour
Just
of
wait
whatever
for the-
you want to do.
No, what's on the television? If I were to fall asleep and leave that
I'm
television,
saying.
what comes on in that hour?
I don't know.
What's on you? What's on that channel? I don't even watch on TV.
2.5 Men.
2.5
I have
Men.
no idea.
Suits. Okay, I watch Suits and 2.5 Men for an hour. Okay, got it.
I can't believe they do this shit.
It's coming back
this
on at
piss me
midnight
off.
for real?
Yes.
And it's
They
going to
did this
last
last
2
year, too.
hours, is it saying?
Probably last year was like 3.5 fucking
my
hours.
God.
Triple H went like an
I
hour
fell
himself.
asleep while trying to
Yes.
watch the whole thing last year and had to finish the next day.
Me too. This pisses me off to no end, Donnie.
Why would they do
I love the
this?
Hall
I
of
just
Fame.
don't get it.
I remember when we went to our first WrestleMania in Orlando, and we were all like, "All right, let's watch the Hall of Fame when we get there. Can't wait." That was
just wish they would.
How would you even do this?
They should have done it Thursday. Thursday night.
I agree.
You could do it.
Yeah,
Just
I think that they don't want to step on TNA's toes, but honestly, fuck it.
just have a smaller ceremony and just do it at the. I'm not doing it. I don't care. I don't
Do
care.
a fucking Saturday afternoon then.
Find a way to do it.
Don't do
dude.
it fucking midnight Eastern time. How about that?
Start WrestleMania an hour and a half earlier each day and just do half and half. I don't know. You figure it out. I don't know what to fucking tell you. Figure it out. Fuck out, dude. I don't know. There's got to be a better way than fucking watching fucking Stephanie McMahon talk at 3:13 a.m. I'm watching fucking Monday. I'll tell you right now. If I watch it all.
You won't watch it.
You definitely won't watch it.
Match moment, overall grade. Mike, thoughts on Stand and Deliver?
Thought it was a solid show. I think that.
That means it sucked.
No.
No,
that's you're saying sucked.
Yeah. Past Stand and Delivers have been better because NXT has had more stacked roster in the past than they have right now. Because as we've discussed, they're in the rebuilding phase because they called a bunch of their top stars. But I do think that with what they had, they did a nice job. I thought the opener, which was the women's championship match. Opener with the women's championship match and the main event, which was the Fatal 4-Way for the NXT championship, I thought were the two best matches, and I thought both were very solid. But nothing on the card was bad or anything like that. I thought everything was well done. I would say probably my favorite match was the main event. I give that the slight nod. I just think that it was actually a lot better match than I expected because you look at who's involved and it's not like the best of the best like in-ring guys necessarily. But I thought that they did a good job. Favorite moment? I think I would say Lola Vice winning the NXT Women's Championship because BG and we've been fans of hers, since the start.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
George used to like her, but then he realized she wasn't blonde, so he didn't like her anymore.
What are you talking about? He loves Puerto Ricans.
Lola Vice. No, he really doesn't like her anymore. But she's very good, and you could tell that she's put the work in to get better over the last few years, and you could tell she's going to be a big star in WWE for a long time. So it's cool that she won the title. Overall grade?
Because she shakes it?
That doesn't hurt. That doesn't hurt.
Just saying.
7 out of 10.
7 out of 10.
Damn, with that mic curve, that's down to like a fucking 3.5.
Not the dance. The dance is a 10 out of 10.
6 out of 10.
Favorite match was the opener. Favorite moment was Lola Vice winning the championship, and I would give this overall 5.5 out of 10. It's a good show.
There you
Fun
go.
show.
Nothing.
It was better than I anticipated it would be, but.
Cool. Let's get into the main event of the evening. AEW
Shawn Michaels
Dynasty
documentary on Peacock. That is the main event of the evening.
Cool.
You guys watch it yet?
No,
Yeah, it was awesome.
It.
No, I won't watch
It's
it.
like an hour and a half.
No thanks.
It was really good. Obviously, like his career stuff, we pretty much already know, but they did a nice job of like going and talking about his career, and then they bring it to present day and showing like behind the scenes stuff of him at NXT.
Oh, that's so cool, dude.
That's
really
so cool that literally
really cool, man.
no one gives a fuck about that guy. No one cares.
Everybody gives a fuck. He's the greatest of all time. Everybody gives a fuck.
That's
about
not
him.
true. That's not true.
It is true.
He couldn't hold Dusty's jock.
He was way better than Dusty.
Dusty? That's who you brought up?
AEW Dynasty, the thing everybody really wants to talk about, the main event of the evening, baby. Ow! Oh, man.
Watch this live? Nope.
No. Come on, dude.
I didn't either because
I got a life, bro.
TV and AEW wouldn't let me.
I watched it live.
You were blocked, dude.
I watched wrestling live.
I must use a slur. I'm sorry. I was going to call you a bad word. I'm not. They didn't like you for doing that. They didn't want you being part of it.
No, it was anybody who wanted to watch on Triller. They had to watch on tape delay.
Yep.
And AEW did not announce this beforehand, which is kind of bad.
Wah, he's at it again. Mike the Wah, baby. Wah.
You would complain
if you didn't get that,
WWE did that.
I wouldn't care. I wouldn't notice. I'm not a crybaby like you.
It doesn't matter.
Talk about it real quick.
People complaining about it.
Oh my God, dude! You won't shut the fuck. Let's talk about the quality of matches. It's better than ever before. Jack Perry defending that title.
Shut up.
Incredible.
Let's just. That's a fucking pre-show.
Dude, you got the ladies.
At least
on
they
here?
didn't do the dumbass carryover of pre-show match to the main card this time.
Yeah,
I will tell you this from the bottom of my heart.
It's because they had jack shit on the pre-show. That's why.
I don't know if you noticed this, but they got.
Who the fuck's Big Ann?
They got a lot of. Well, Big Ann is one of the greatest fucking Stardom stars in history, dude. You kidding me?
Big Ann.
Also, they got a lot of girls on the pre-show. They're like, look, all the girls made the show.
Big Ann, brother.
I have no idea what Big Ann is.
You didn't see it?
Did you not watch it?
No,
I didn't watch the pre-show.
No.
I didn't watch the pre-show.
You're such a piece of trash, dude.
Camille defeated Big Ann by pinfall in 125.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, you know Big Ann ain't got much hype around her when she don't have a wiki.
Exactly, I was about to say.
Iconics couldn't make the card, but Big Ann, you fucking bet you, brother.
Yeah, we want them to job again? They only job once in fucking AEW. Come on, man.
No, after last month's shenanigans, I did not watch the pre-show.
Big Boom AJ fucking ruined you? I see Wilbur fucking Big Boom. I'm fucking going. Dude. I'm not buying Costco cookies, dude.
Yeah, most disgusting
tactic. You guys are such fucking. Oh, I want to use so many bad words right now, dude, to describe you. The Young Bucks against Okada and Takeshita. Very fun match. Very fun moments in here. I love the Young. I know you don't like the Young Bucks. I love the Young Bucks. When they get
this wasn't as offensive
flying,
as a lot of Young Bucks matches.
Well, then with Okada, they have great chemistry with Okada from the Japan times, and Takeshita is so fucking good. And this is him grabbing the boot and fucking letting him go, and fucking Okada earlier throwing the vest on. Your beautiful reversals from the Young Bucks, just proving they still got it. Can't retire yet, boys. You still got it. You still got it. So, honestly, beautiful match. Great opener. Love it.
It's fine.
5 stars. Did Dave give this a rating yet?
No, they won't come out until later this week.
Damn, dude.
I'll wait for the Swift.
Because the best part is we got his ratings, like, we watched them live, we read them live as we're sitting there last week. Man, he had like 16 out of 17 matches at 5 stars. That's crazy, dude. Okay, and then next we had, oh my goodness, Ricochet and Chris Jericho. Mike, tell me you're not back on board with the Jericho man, dude. He comes back looking fucking the best he's looked in maybe ever.
What?
He looks the best he's looked in forever, dude.
Have you watched this man's career?
Look at his body, dude. His body was. His body, his body composition.
Better than ever? Are you kidding me?
Come on, dude. He's like
better
Edge. He's reshaped his body.
Him.
Man, look, Jericho, and then look.
Listen, he's fucking 55 years old. He looks great, but don't say better than ever.
Better than ever, dude. He's built like he's 38.
I was laughing when. I was like, wait a second. Is this the second match on the pay-per-view?
Mm-hmm.
It can't be.
It is.
It can't be Chris Jericho in the second spot. He hates this spot.
That's true.
But he did it. He did.
Fucking Vince McMahon. He lost his first name. He's just Jericho now.
Mm-hmm.
No problem with that. You used to cry like a little bitch anytime that happened at WWE.
Me?
I don't understand why they did that.
Well, first let me tell you something right now. I am very excited to see where we're going with this whole angle because I trust Kurt Angle. I trust Chris Jericho. I trust Kurt Angle.
I trust Kurt Angle too.
But I trust Chris Jericho too. Like, okay, listen, they haven't all been
what
perfect.
He did the last 3 years?
Oh, he's had very good moments in the last couple years.
Not really.
You didn't like the learning tree. I liked it more than you.
Most people did not like the learning tree.
Yeah, I mean, listen, but again,
that's
most
why
people
he had to leave for a year.
Most people are dumb as fuck, dude. It's time for reinvention. I'm hoping. Listen,
you're part of that.
Let's just be honest with you. I'm hoping he gets it right. I believe
You're
in him.
not
He's
dumb
done
as
it
fuck.
right so many times in the past. I hope he gets it right again.
Legit question. You're not dumb as fuck?
Oh no, I didn't say. Who said that? I didn't say that.
You implied.
Motherfucker, I am dumb as a rock, and I'm very willing to admit that.
I thought it was a good match. Dude, Chris Jericho, 55 years old, doing fucking line salts. Yeah. Holy shit.
I think for a 55-year-old coming off a year-long break, it was, solid.
It was solid. Yo, you are such a fucking hater. If he showed up in WWE and did these same moves, you'd be like, he's back! He's back! He never lost that strap. He was AEW holding him back. You fucking
that was
piece
funny,
of shit,
during the match, during the match, the crowd's like, you still got it. And he looks into the camera and goes, I never lost it.
Nah, you fucking mark. Darby Allin, Andre El Idolo.
Bizarre to have him lose his first match back, by the way.
Well, again, that was his choice. He went out, and this is what he does. Second match losing. I think he's taking your stereotypes and butt fucking him, dude.
Great.
Yep. Darby Allin, Andre El Idolo. Listen. Right guy won, but the whole Andrade, like, being a nice guy at the end, turning face with his little, like, pants that he wears now, dude. Do you liking those pants, BJ? You don't even lie, you don't.
What are you talking about?
I don't really think the right guy did win, by the way, but
I thought it was weird that Andrade. This was my match of the night. I thought this was fucking amazing.
Yeah, it's a really good.
The spots that Darby was taking, I was like, how?
He's an insane human.
That's why he gets hurt a lot.
You're right. You're right. He's like a skateboarder. That's the idea. They're gonna do crazy shit.
The spot on the steps in the crowd, crazy. Then he does a fucking suicide dive to the outside, just destroys his back. He's taking a fucking superplex from the top of the fucking ring apron to the floor. It's unbelievable.
Mike, I'm telling you this. Hold on, I'm jumping in here real quick.
Easily my match tonight.
Okay, I have to say this because I've been sitting on this for a while, and I'm not moving off of it. I told you before that the plan all along, before Everest, before the Foot, was that he was going to win the title. He was going to become champion.
Oh, wow. What a fucking declaration to make that.
Hey, guess what?
I think we all thought that.
Let me tell you something.
5 years.
Guess what? The next pay-per-view is in Seattle. Okay? He's winning the title.
He has a match tomorrow.
This week he's winning the title.
He's winning the title tomorrow.
Yes.
He's winning the title tomorrow.
I agree that's what's happening.
Yep.
But
it's where he trained.
I'm glad you brought.
He's Nirvana guy. He's like Kurt Cobain of wrestling.
I'm glad that you brought this up because I did want to discuss this. First of all, I actually would have preferred Andrade to win because you had Andrade win like all these big matches, and now you've been having him lose. So it's like those wins mean nothing now.
Weird.
Yeah. So I thought you were building up Andrade.
You're
now
building
up
a face turn. You just turned face. Oh my god.
The thing with Darby though is like to have him win the title now would be so strange because you had so many better opportunities in the past, even before the fucking Mount Everest shit. You had multiple opportunities where it would have made sense.
Right after Sting left, I thought it was the time.
There were so many opportunities, and you never pulled the trigger, and now you're going to do it when he really doesn't have that much momentum at all. Like, this is the extent of his momentum, winning this match. It's kind of out of left field, so you're going to do it just because it's in Everett, Washington, just because it's WrestleMania week and you want to garner interest or whatever. You're going to do it just because, just because you want to try to pop a rating or whatever it is.
No, I think it actually makes sense for him to win right there.
I don't think it does really make sense. I think the timing of it makes literally no sense.
Yeah.
You've had fucking MJF rolling along, getting these big wins, and he's just going to lose to Darby Allin on an episode of Dynamite.
He just left it all on the table with Kenny Omega, and now Darby Allin's going to try to kill himself. And guess what? He's going to sneak by with a win.
Darby always tries to kill himself. What I would do here is some type of shenanigans.
Daniel Bryan comes back.
MJF obviously being a heel cheats to win somehow, and this builds to then Darby winning at Double or Nothing.
That would be a lot better.
Double or Nothing too.
That's in New York. You could have a great fucking moment.
Okay,
give it some fucking legs to build a story here. And Darby is one of your homegrown talents. Everyone loves this guy.
I like
really
that.
build up to it.
I like
Especially
that.
MJF screwing him in where Darby first became a wrestler. Like, that would be a great way to go.
I honestly think that, but I think Darby's going to win, and I think MJF's going to win it back at the pay-per-view.
Nah, I'm going to disagree.
I think they're going to give Darby a here damn title reign for like a few weeks or whatever.
That's stupid.
Yeah, it would be stupid.
And that's not going to happen. So we're not going to do FTR, Cope, and Cage. Can I just say something? Can I just take you aside, BJ?
Surprising result.
You suddenly like them?
I did. No, first off, I like all these guys except for one. But this Adam Copeland guy, he's got an extra gear. I didn't see it with Talk. You know what I mean? And it just, he's been working like a fucking dog over here, and I love it, dude.
He almost killed himself for you.
This was a really good match, and I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, Cope and Cage are great wrestlers, and they really
I love Christian
more
than Edge, and I don't care who knows it.
There was a spot that pissed me off so much in this match. Although I overall I thought it was solid. It might have been my second favorite match of the night. The spot where Christian throws Stokely into the ring to break up the pin. Do you remember this? So he throws him in.
I love that spot.
Yeah, the spot itself, but the timing was so far off. Like the ref was not even counting when the pinfall was in for seconds. So he's just waiting for it to develop.
Oh, there he is, Captain Nitpicky. Well, yeah, it wasn't perfect, but
Captain Nitpicky. It was a complete fuck up. Go watch it. I know you don't pay attention when you watch, but because you're gonna glaze whatever happened anyways.
I remember watching it and being like, oh, I've never seen that before like that.
Yeah. If it would have been proper timing, it would have been a great spot.
Couldn't enjoy it because he was drinking too much Haterade. Speaking of awesome, Kevin Knight and Daniel Garcia. Who? BJ.
There's a lot of other people in that. You fucking idiot.
Kevin Knight winning the.
Yeah, I know.
No,
but
you don't know.
BJ's no. Mike has hated Daniel Garcia for so long, longer than anybody else.
I think we all hate.
No, that's not. But don't.
I've always been right.
I've been down with the Red Death since it was just a towel. Mike knows what I'm talking about.
My instincts on this shit is usually pretty right on.
You miss a lot.
I don't. I really don't.
It's like baseball, even at your best.
Who this guy was, I told BG, I said, this dude fucking sucks. BG, what do you think of this guy?
Fucking sucks.
Not true.
There we go.
I was so happy he didn't win.
I will say, Casino Gauntlet matches.
I think he has lost muscle mass.
It's insane what's happened to this guy.
I think he's handsome as shit, dude. He
begging
really is.
for.
You think he's handsome
I
as
think he's
shit?
handsome as shit, dude.
No way. I am begging for him and Wheeler to pick up one weight.
You really turn into Kevin Nash with these guys.
What happened to when Bobby Lashley was teaching people how to work out? Remember that?
Kevin Nash got on the Teams call and is saying, hit the gym, hit the weights, get a clue.
We need Bobby Lashley to come in and do a seminar and inform the people working out.
He's just sitting there. He's like, physique. These are dumbbells. You pick them up and you bend them.
Kevin Knight is great. This is a great ending. I really enjoyed the way the finish for this. Now is when the pay-per-view starts to take a dip.
Oh, really? You didn't like Tekla and Jamie Hayter? I really did.
No, because here's the thing. Now you're getting into the point of the night where the show is going too fucking long.
Oh, you watched it live.
Wait, because when you watch it live,
you're okay.
6 a.m. for work.
See, I don't have that same perspective. That's a unique POV on this one, man.
It's not unique because I watch it live. You have the unique POV because you don't watch it live. Most people are watching it live. That's the purpose.
You're the unique one, not me.
They don't know what they're doing with the women's title, and I say it every time, and I'm right every time. If it's not involving Toni Storm or Mercedes or formerly Britt Baker before Mercedes came in, they don't know what to do. They're just here's just a fucking random ass match and Tekla wins until we figure out when we can bring Mercedes back in to just win the title off of her. That's all.
I mean, I think that's what it is, but I enjoyed Jamie Hayter and fucking Tekla.
One women's match on the show, by the way.
I was about to say, there's three
on the pre-show, dude.
Big
we made up
Ann
for
don't
it.
count, brother. Big Ann don't count.
Dude, we got Camila squash match win, dude. You tell me we're not building new stars. Get a fucking life, dude.
Build a new star. She's just gonna lose to Willow, literally on Dynamite.
Guess what? We build her up to lose.
It's just hysterical.
Big Ann.
You fucking piece of shit. Do you not understand wrestling? I hope one day Cody interviews you and breaks down the business so you finally fucking understand it. You need Cody interviewed you to fucking he needs to break down what wrestling is so you finally get it, dude.
Dude, Marina Shafir had Ronda Rousey come out last show, and now she's losing in the pre-show.
Tekla almost kicked Jamie Hayter's head off. And also that top rope splash is pretty sick. I enjoyed this match. This was a good match, a really good match.
This was like 10 minutes too long.
It was fine.
Nah, I thought it was fine. I thought I'm not watching it from this. I'm already tired. It's just all the same to me, and I enjoyed this match quite a bit.
But that's the problem.
I'll tell you what.
So
it
many
wasn't my
matches
least
are
favorite
all the
match
same.
of the night. That's coming up next.
Oh, here we go.
Wow,
Talk
here,
about
oh
it.
my
Talk
God.
about it.
John Moxley and Will Ospreay. Mike sees Will Ospreay. He sees Dave Meltzer, and he says, I hate this immediately. You do the Dave Meltzer thing where you start
BG,
negative
what did I tell you
stars.
this morning? I say, I watch these matches, and I always give Ospreay a chance. Buddy, prove me wrong. Don't do the dumbass shit you always do.
That's
and
his
he does the
gimmick, though.
dumbass
That's
shit.
like asking fucking
Yeah,
Hulk
that sucks.
Hogan not
That
to rip his shirt. That's like being a shirt enthusiast. That's like being George, a guy who loves T-shirts. And you're like, Hulk Hogan, if you rip that T-shirt, I'll be so mad at you. Like, then
So
stop
that's
watching
same
the
as being a
Hogan
guy-
matches.
That's
then,
the
dude.
same as being a guy who wants selling and then not getting selling.
Hey, guess what? Let me tell you something. You are not an athlete. I could tell, right? You've never had that killer Mamba-like instinct that I have, right?
I've been a better athlete than you
That
ever
is
have,
not even
but
close to
that's
true.
fine.
So from the bottom of my heart,
Ooh.
I would strangle you
You'll
with your
take
own
it.
shirt right now, and it wouldn't even matter to me.
Okay.
I'd wake up and be like, I'm fine.
Mm.
I forgot what I was gonna say, but you don't have the killer instinct
When
that
you lie,
it
you
takes.
kinda get frazzled.
That it takes. Well, I'm very frazzled because I was about to make an inappropriate joke again. I'm really watching myself.
Again?
I feel like I'm
Wow.
doing really good today.
I mean, the fact that you keep saying it doesn't make it good.
Oh, I'm working through it, dude. No, you and Will Ospreay, you don't have that killer instinct. You don't have that fighting spirit that I get when I watch John Moxley, number one, and Will Ospreay, number two. So in this situation, a guy who like pretty much can't be killed versus a guy who can flip you to death and doesn't even mind his neck being broken. He's so flimsy, right? He's like Rubber Man. Like, who's gonna win that battle? And honestly, I expected Will Ospreay to win this match. John Moxley win. It was a pretty good shot for me. That was a pretty good pop for me, baby boy. I enjoyed this quite a bit, and I know you're going to come out here and be like, "Oh, his flippy shit, he doesn't sell all the false finishes, can't handle it." You're a broken record with it, man. Just be like, just do what I did with CM Punk. Be like, ain't for me. Obviously, this ain't for me.
It's not for me, but I'm still gonna analyze it.
Yeah,
and
you're gonna
here's
say the
thing.
same dumb bullshit every time, but it doesn't work
No.
because Dave Meltzer, a journalist who everybody respects more than you, he is a better journalist than you, according to
No, he's not.
according to every major outlet out there. They will source Dave Meltzer, not Mike Chiari, and he tells me this is a 5-star master. I'm believing him, not your dumbass.
I don't report on made-up rumors. That's not what I do.
Oh,
That's what
yeah,
he
because
does.
you don't have any
So-
inside information like he does.
And he lacks it in many areas
Oh,
as well.
does he? You know what he doesn't lack?
But he
in his
but he
junk.
pretends like he has more than he does, and he's been tricking people, simpletons like yourself, for many years.
Yeah.
But here, Donnie, let me teach you about wrestling. A little
Yeah,
bit,
break
okay?
it down for me, Code.
Pull up a chair, buddy.
Yeah.
'Cause
You're
we're gonna
not
talk
Code,
about this
you're
match a little
Chode.
bit. I have issues with Ospreay on a surface level in the way that he wrestles, and I say that all the time, and you know that. We all know that.
Yeah.
Because he'll take these insane moves, and he won't sell for shit.
Mm-hmm.
In a normal match, I have a problem with that. It got to an all-time horrible level in this match, because this dude just came back from fucking neck surgery, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, John Moxley's going to work the neck, which is what you should do in professional wrestling. You target the injured area.
Yes.
Great. Okay. So we get Moxley hits his fucking DDT. No sell right into the fucking elbow. Okay, so that's one no sell. I had a problem with that, but you know what? I
Jake
could look
the Snake
past-
Roberts came in on
I-
the call now.
I
Holy
could look
shit.
past one of these, but the fucking coup de grace of this entire thing is John Moxley takes him outside the ring, onto the steel steps, pile driver onto the steel steps, the most dangerous move in pro wrestling. He did it right on the steel steps. His neck, he's convulsing!
Yep.
Convulsing! He's
Convulsing.
damn near death! He's damn near death on the floor. The fucking trainer has to come in and check on him. I'm like, Will Ospreay, you okay? Are you alive? Can you continue this match? John Moxley grabs him, and he doesn't grab him. Will Ospreay beats the 10 count after just convulsing.
And by the way, creating
He
a
saw the light.
feverish
He saw
pitch in the
Jesus
crowd.
himself.
Yep.
And he pulls himself up and goes to the ring. And as soon as he rolls into the ring, curb stomp from Jon Moxley.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's Seth Rollins' move, but he saw him do it for many years, so he could do it quite proficiently himself. It's a pretty dangerous move, right? But you know what? I'm not going to try to pin him on that. Even though I already killed him damn near, I'm not going to try to pin him on that. I'm going to hit him with the paradigm shift DDT.
Yep.
You know, that would be enough to pin, you know, obviously, the guy was almost dead. That's definitely enough to pin him. But you know what? Just for good measure, going to do one more! I'm going to do the deepest fucking cover you ever saw. I'm going to straddle this dude, pull his legs all the way back to his shoulders. No way he kicks out.
Mm-hmm.
1, 2,
false finish.
kick out.
False finish.
1,
Dude,
2.
false finish, dude. Guess what? Can I tell you something?
Death's door! He gets back into the ring.
Can I tell you
Takes
something?
the curse up. Takes
You
not one, but 2 DDTs.
Listen, let me tell you
And
something.
he kicks the fuck out.
Okay.
This is the dumbest fucking shit I've ever seen in my life. He is the most overrated wrestler I've ever seen in my life. He's an unbelievable athlete, and I will never take that away from him.
Mm-hmm.
But there's a lot more to wrestling than that.
Okay.
You know that. Dave Meltzer knows that, but you guys pretend like you don't know it because you have an agenda.
Here's the deal.
I don't.
And this is
My agenda is good wrestling.
This
and
is
that
from,
isn't it?
and you're missing it. So here's from the bottom of my heart. All this shit you said is dumb as fuck. But I will say this, right? Because your opinions are very stupid. But what you said when you were just recalling the match, I'm standing here I bit on the false finish with you recalling the story. That's how good it was, dude. Because he did so many. There's no way in hell he'd have the power to kick out. He did it.
You're right there.
But he did it. Guess what? He did it. He did it, dude. Dude, he did it.
And it meant nothing.
That's
And
not
then
true.
He just got pinned right after anyway, so why did we go through all that?
You know why?
It meant nothing.
Because he
All the
looks
moves
so
before it
strong.
meant nothing.
He looks insanely strong. Imagine what it's going to take to kill him
doesn't.
next time.
He looks stupid. It looks stupid.
I almost orgasmed in the retelling of that
I could
sequence.
sense it.
I'm not even joking. Like, that had me. You know what? 5-star match right here. For sure. Count it, Dave.
I think the orgasm was because you were hearing my voice instead of Excalibur's.
No, dude. Here's the thing. I would come quick if it was Giovanni with him. You know what I mean? All over that stuff.
But he adds nothing to a fucking broadcast. He didn't even say anything, so.
That's not true. He's patient.
He sucks.
That's true.
The conglomeration with the returning Kyle O'Reilly take down the Dogs in their 24-hour title reign.
Because, well, I don't know if it's because.
I think he got hurt
Gabe
in
Kidd
the
got hurt
match.
in this match.
He did get hurt in the match, yes.
But it makes me think like that. What weren't
On the fly, maybe.
conglomeration going to win anyways because it was Kyle O'Reilly's hometown?
Yeah, I mean, they could have easily just lost too. Maybe it was on the fly thing. I don't know. But it was a kind of a filler match. One of the matches we say goodbye
The match
to
was
on TV.
cursed, so it was what it was.
Yeah,
So the Dogs are 0-2 on pay-per-view, right?
yeah.
Sure are.
Hey, dude, they're Kirk Cousins, dude. You get them on a fucking Dynamite, they're gonna fucking dominate. Get him on that fucking prime time.
Maybe next pay-per-view they can get a match against Big Ann on the pre-show and win.
I'll tell you what, dude. Big Ann, her partner of her choosing, she brings out Brock Lesnar.
Maybe they'll face the Costco
shaking in your
guys.
fucking boots now, you piece of shit.
Maybe
What
they
if
could
Big
get
Ann is
double Costco guys.
Big Ann is Brock's daughter?
That's not true.
She would have a wiki.
She would be in WWE.
Not true. He doesn't want her there. And listen, main event time. Kenneth Omega and MJF. This is good shit. Here's the thing. I have always been a huge proponent of Kenny Omega, and working the diverticulitis and his midsection still, and how he's just not quite 100%. And MJF working. MJF knows how to work a match, man. And Kenny Omega, he's real good at wrestling. I like this a lot. I didn't have many objections to this entire night.
Objections?
We know.
Objections.
Objections.
I will say this. Can a match be too good? Because this might have been too good.
This wasn't it.
This was too good.
Um,
This was too good.
Too good.
Here's the thing. I'll let BG go last on this. I have a different perspective because I did not watch live because I wasn't allowed to by AEW. Most disgusting promotional tactic, not informing your viewers. I watched it after the fact, and so I was able to kind of like fast forward through the entrances and shit, and I wasn't watching it for fucking 5 hours straight. So I was able to
It's
just
really
enjoy
nice,
this
Mike.
match in a
Real quick,
vacuum.
Mike. Pretty nice, though, right?
Oh, it's way better.
Pretty nice though. Like
the reason I watch them live is because I want to get it over with.
But in that moment on a Monday,
we're watching it together. Usually George is watching too. You got something to do. Something to do on Sunday night.
Yeah,
but
it's just too fucking long. This is a 40-minute
me,
match that started at like 11:15.
Taking that out of equation because it wasn't present for me, this I think was the best match, kind of easily, and it was my favorite match. MJF to me is by far their best all-around performer. I don't think that's a groundbreaking thing to say, but I don't know. I think the Ospreay type fans don't really like MJF as much. But in terms of being an actual professional wrestler, I think MJF is the best that they have.
Different kinds, Mike. You can't just generalize.
I think he's the best that they have all around. And I thought his performance in this match overall was great. I agree with the attacking the intestines with the Dynamite Diamond ring. I thought that was a great spot. I really enjoyed that.
The whole thing is just... Again, give it to Kenny Omega, too, man. The dude just... When you talk about... You wanted... Mike, you love the storytelling. And while, yes, Kenny Omega may do some of the kick-out stuff that you don't like, that dude is a fucking master.
He did a spot with that.
He did one, a fucking Panama Sunrise off the ropes, and he just totally no-sells it. It lands on his feet. Doesn't even go down. I didn't like that, but I didn't have a super big issue with anything else.
But he tells a great story. He may do that sometimes, and you don't like that, so he will do that sometimes. But you have to give Kenny Omega credit. In his matches, he tells
he's better than Ospreay for sure.
Stories, dude. Well, he's one of the best ever to do it, dude. So he tells stories in the matches, you fucking mark.
And I like that MJF won.
He's better than Shawn Michaels. Kenny Omega. Hold on. Kenny Omega is better than Shawn Michaels.
Because he's their best guy, and the product is more interesting when he's the champion.
Kenny Omega is better than Shawn Michaels. Not even close.
No, he's not.
Kenny Omega is better on promos. He is better in the ring. He is better. Shawn Michaels can't cut a promo. Shawn Michaels sounds like a fucking mutant.
Nobody on promos.
Let me tell you something.
Let alone
Kenny Omega.
Kenny Omega just had a 5-minute fucking snore fest of a promo on Dynamite.
He
not even close to true on that one, dude.
If you want to wax poetic about his in-ring, I'll let you do that, but don't talk
He
fucking
blows
promos,
Shawn Michaels out of the water, and Shawn Michaels blows Vince.
He would blow fucking Shawn Michaels.
How about Brett?
Taught him a thing or two.
Did Shawn remember? I said that like Shawn Michaels addressing that allegation of him blowing Vince.
Yes, we talked.
Here, real quick. Remember all the things I said about the journalistic integrity with the Diana Rossini? Good job to that guy bringing it back with actual hard-hitting journalism. Somebody wants to be a strong man? Why don't you ask Stephanie McMahon that macho man thing you keep talking to everybody about, huh? Anybody got guts to do that? I didn't think so. So shut up.
No guts. No guts.
If you're a real journalist, it's the first question on the docket.
They should ask how big Vince's dong was, right?
To who, Stephanie?
To Shawn Michaels.
Holy shit, dude, that's crazy. Yes, that was good. So, match moment, overall grade, Mike?
Favorite match was the main event. Favorite moment... I guess, like, the fucking punch to the intestines. Thought that was a pretty fun spot. Overall grade, give it a 7.5.
This fucking guy.
I thought it was absolutely better than the last pay-per-view that everybody creamed their pants on.
I agree.
Well, I don't think so. I think this was a tiny step down, but not much of a step down.
You take away all those returns and debuts that inflate your emotions.
Nah, that's not true. You can't do that. Can't do that.
It is true.
That's like saying you take away my stats for 2 weeks and I'm a sub 200 hitter,
not.
but I hit 600.
If you take away all the cheating that you use to inflate matches and pay-per-views, like AEW likes to do, I think it's a better show.
That's very stupid. You're a stupid idiot for saying it. So did you say your match moment overall grade? I just didn't hear it.
I said my favorite match was Darby Allin and Andrade. My favorite moment, probably that suicide dive that Darby did. Fucking
very good. And honestly, his coffin drop thing, it just is always really looks good.
I mean, Kevin Knight, that finish was awesome too, with him winning the championship also. I really enjoyed that. I'll give it a 7 out of 10.
I like that.
Too fucking long.
Honestly, Mike and I had a great time watching it on Monday.
Mike did not have a great time watching
it.
I watched half of it yesterday and half of it today.
Mike, there's a thing, brother. I got a whole system going on where I'll fucking divide shit up. And like, can I tell you what I'm
Divide
getting?
and conquer.
Well, here's the thing. 3 hour Raw or 3 hour SmackDowns, right? Here's my rule with 3 hour Raws. I can get them down to about an hour 40, hour 50, right? With cutting the bullshit, right? So here's the deal.
Cut the bullshit.
You gotta wait a day. I usually do this on Tuesday because on the website where you watch wrestling, Wing, they usually, it starts out as like part 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1,000 fucking parts because we're doing it live, and then all of a sudden it's like 2 parts, right? Blam. I just do those 2 parts, and I can cut it down. And honestly, if I'm like fed up with what I'm watching, I'll just watch the second half the next day. Or not at all sometimes.
Sometimes it gets taken down.
I would have watched the whole thing yesterday, but I had a retro to watch, so I had to split it up.
Holy shit, I watched it this weekend.
You can hear that right now. Patreon.com/RingRadio.
Alright, my favorite match was the main event. My favorite moment was the kick out by Will Ospreay. Despite all of the fucking all the odds stacked against him, he still fucking heroically kicked out.
What was your favorite moment before Mike went on that whole rant?
Honestly, there's a moment in the Tekla Jamie Hayter match where Tekla does this
we can move
kick.
on.
Well, she does this kick in the ropes.
He's making shit up.
No, it's true. She does this kick in the ropes, and like one of the reasons I love Bret Hart is because he made punches like look like they hurt like a motherfucker, but they never did. Everyone said how good he was at not hurting them, right? Like I still don't understand how Bret Hart does that. Like, even though I know what I know about wrestling, like, he was just so good, right? I'm not making BJ, or Mike, right? He was, like, his punches are notoriously the opposite, because you don't know. You don't know shit about this kind of stuff. But with this kick looked so, like, devastating, like, where it just rocked Jamie Hayter. But, like, she got right back up and, like, did her shit. Like, you can tell she worked. AEW. But it was a work, dude. I got work. I like when I get work, dude. Like when Jon Moxley is definitely going to pin Will Ospreay 1, 2, no! He's a hero! And I gave the other one a 17 out of 10 last week. It definitely is not that. It's definitely not that. But I'll give it a good 13. 13.5. 13.5 out of 10.
Holy shit.
Yep. I had to break the scale. Now the whole scale's fucked up because I broke the scale.
We'll call you Dave Meltzer then.
That's what happens, dude. That's what happens when you give one match 7 stars all of a sudden. You just
it ruins your entire fucking integrity and everything that you've tried to build on for the past 3 decades.
Listen. New information presented itself, and he had to make alterations. My question to you is, if this is a true line chart, doesn't that mean that we've grown to 7, 11, or whatever the highest number ever given now is, into the negatives as well? So isn't it now possible to get a negative 7.5 star match?
Well, he used to give negatives. I don't know how that was ever possible, but...
I think
4 for Hogan.
I think,
how come sometimes he gave a -4, but then sometimes he gives something a dud? What's the difference between those?
I will say this to you. If I were a wrestler, I knew that I probably would not accomplish the greatest match ever. But I probably could accomplish the worst match ever. And I would be working to achieve that. I'd be like listen, Dave, this is one of the worst matches you've ever seen. Take a look.
You gotta go to MLW.
Sending him the video.
They got -7 star. They call me -7 star Sam, and I'm just a guy who just gets the worst fucking.
It actually would be a great gimmick.
It's a
like
good
if you
gimmick,
could get
dude.
the official vote, like the official rating from Meltz, and just roll with it.
Rated as the worst wrestler in history. Here he is. Just a guy, and he's like, yeah, I've been working really hard at this. This is a great pay-per-view. I live for this shit, dude. All right, we got Patreon poll results. No, real quick, I just want to say this. Build to WrestleMania. This is the time where WWE shines, and it has fumbled, and AEW has picked that ball up and run with it right now. The fans are clamoring. They want AEW. They want AEW. They want AEW. So just want that on the record now. BJ, we were gone for 2 weeks.
Just because you put them on the record doesn't mean it's true.
It's on the record. Tell that to the court system, brother. Patreon poll results. We were gone for 2 weeks. One guy on YouTube, apparently we only get 2 views on our videos, but one of them was from a guy very angry at us for not doing more live shows instead of recorded shows. And I just want to say, I have a full-time job and so do they, and we have families and shit. Like, brother, come on, man. This shit's been free for 14 years, man.
14 plus.
14 plus.
Yeah, I mean, I understand it because it's WrestleMania season and dumb shit happened.
Yeah,
like
we shouldn't have taken off. I said
nowhere.
that to you. I would have been
You
here
did not say
last
that.
week, dude. But you guys are cowards, chicken shit.
No, but we still have content, so I'm glad we have content for people. For those that don't know, patreon.com/ringrustradio. Every first of the month, we put up a poll on patreon.com/ringrustradio. This month's poll, courtesy of Mike Chiari, great idea. Who will become WWE champion/world champion first? I have a lot of like the rising stars, like a Braun Breaker, got Carmelo Hayes, Obafemi, Trick Williams, LA Knight, all the people. All the people think I'm on the WWE roster. Obafemi,
Obafemi,
just
for sure.
absolutely destroyed the voting.
Yeah, he's fighting
Almost
Brock
50%
Lesnar.
of the
Obvious.
votes. Obafemi.
If
He's
Braun-
like the
if Braun
Jinder
Breaker wouldn't
Mahal
have gotten
here.
hurt, I think it could have been him.
Yeah. Now we have a bunch of results from our drafts that we did. Okay, so
thank God.
Who has the best Roman Reigns match draft?
I think 6 people voted on this. I think more people voted on this than saw our YouTube video, which gets me kind of excited.
True.
I would say that you voted for yourself, putting you in the lead early,
Radio
but the
voted for
people
me.
came out and decided that I was the victor.
Okay, you won. I was second. Mike was second.
Let's go, dude.
So
I
people
got-
just do.
Let's
Yeah,
go,
that's
dude.
This
So
is
the
the
next
most
one-
dumb point.
Mike, let me tell you something. You every time you got a fucking opinion that you and I differ on, you're like, well, the people out here, they're saying this is what it is. This isn't a good match. Well, this isn't a good wrestler. Guess what, Mike? The people out here, they're saying you just ain't good enough at this, dude. You
I
ain't
didn't say
as
that.
good
I
as
didn't
me,
say that
dude.
people say that Will Ospreay is a
Sorry,
good
bud.
wrestler. I say
You just
I
ain't.
say-
Well, guess what? The people out here, they're saying you just ain't as good as me. And BJ, let me jump to Kenny Omega and say I won that one as well.
It's 3 people that vote
Hey,
and
Mike,
they do it as a joke.
I won that one as well, Mike. Tell me.
It's a
tell
lot
me,
like
BJ.
the presidential election.
And BJ, real quick, we also have an AJ Styles. I think I swept the fucking board here. No, I think BJ won AJ Styles because he.
I think BG won each of the next 2.
Nah, I won Kenny Omega.
Well, Donnie is right. He won Kenny Omega
Yo.
pretty convincingly. Mike didn't even get 1 vote.
The fucking loser.
Well,
Yeah,
it's
I got
um,
2. You got 0, bitch.
Exactly.
The next one is AJ Styles, our match referee. So Donnie did win that. I can't say
Let's
Mike
fucking
first.
go, dude. Beach, Mike.
So
Mike,
it's the
same
people
2
out here.
making the same vote each time without
Mike,
looking at it.
Mike, the people out here, okay? They say you kind of fucking suck, dude. I'm sorry,
They don't
dude.
say that.
That's what they're saying out here. 0 for 3, baby boy.
Next up
I've
was
called you baby boy like 6 or 7 times today. I don't know where it
George
came
has a
from.
personal vendetta against me, so he's voting for Donnie.
Well, good.
So,
Maybe
next
be
up-
nicer, dude.
I am.
Next was our WrestleMania lists.
Okay.
Top 10 list for best WrestleMania entrance.
I'm gonna keep
They
it
wanna
going.
guess them?
I'm gonna keep it going and say that I won all 3.
I don't remember like what Donnie took in the drafts at all, but I do remember his lists were fucking horrible,
Yep.
and so he probably won all 3.
I will remember. I do remember
So-
at one point I used ChatGPT for one of the lists,
Mhm.
and I forgot. Like, oh, it was Rusev's tank.
So many.
I
like, the
forgot
best things that
Rusev's
you
tank,
forgot.
and you're both like, "Are you fucking kidding me?"
Right.
Like, I felt
Yeah.
legitimate angst
You-
from the 2.
You literally spoke about it, like weekly since it happened in 2015 and then forgot.
That's how you
but
know
that-
he's fucking brain dead at this point.
Oh, my shit is
Donnie-
fried, dude.
Donnie did sweep the list.
I told you,
Oh,
dude.
Mike got
Oh.
0 votes for the best entrances.
Holy shit, dude.
I came in second for best openers, and then Mike and I both came in last, tied, and Donnie
Great.
first
Damn,
for
dude.
the best.
Can I listen? I don't know if this is breaking the fourth wall too much, but can you just give me a rough estimate how many people did vote for these? Is it like 5? Is it 6?
It's like 5 to 9.
5 to 9 to 5,
And Ring
baby.
Rust Radio is one of the first.
Holy shit, dude. 9 to 5, dude. Call me fucking Dolly Parton because I'm putting work in with your asses, boys. 6. Yo, I went 6 for 6, dude. That is
Michael
crazy. I think these are
That's
my
how you know
people.
it's not.
These
anything
are my
legitimate.
people. Listen, I'm like,
Stupid.
you ever see, oh shoot, the Warriors? What's his name, Lazarus? Listen up, people! That's me, man, that's me. He gets shot, actually, I don't want to be him.
Yeah,
Oh.
hopefully. it's you.
He gets shot, like, right away. That's, like, the whole premise of the movie. I forgot about that until I was saying that. That's not great. Go 6-0, baby. I'd like to thank everyone because I'm the fucking 6-0 king, dude. Patreon shout-outs, though. We got to shout-out people who probably voted.
I hope all these people would vote. We got a lot more votes.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Patreon shout-outs. Our Patreon producers at our $25 and up tier get a shout-out every single month.
Very exciting. George Cruz. Andrew Skeens, very nice. George Sparrows, I can't believe he still likes us. Jim Del Chapo, convinced he doesn't like us, actually.
He does.
Yeah.
No, he doesn't either.
Vic and K Dumb, he just checks in every once in a while, like, I hope you guys are still alive, because you gave me that fun time one time.
Hey.
Vic and K, yeah, he knows. It was a rough
Speaking
time.
of fun times.
Vic and K Dumb, what, you talking
Long
on
time.
Vic and? Fun time, long
Vic and K
time?
Don Legend. He's a long time.
Yeah, long time, baby.
Long time,
Dante
long time.
is a very nice man. Didashmi? I don't know what that means, man. Alex Pandolfi. Reggie Gill's spending money again. Look at that, fat piece of shit.
Oh,
Right
yeah.
off the couch. That's awesome.
Whoa,
Get a job.
whoa. Great,
Vince
great guy.
Demore. He's a lawyer.
Great lawyer.
Very good. Momo back in the fold, too, dude. And the Kevin, the Real Deal Creole. Look at us. We're getting the gang back together, dude. Woo. Yeah. And listen, honestly, now more than ever, my family's falling apart. My life's falling apart. We need your money.
Wow, that sucks.
Yeah. Mike, how's your life going?
Your family's falling apart?
Oh, yeah. Everything is, dude.
Oh. Sorry, man.
She finally left you?
Nah, she's still here. I think that's why it's
She
falling
pulled a
apart.
Diana Rossini.
She keeps staying late at school. Fucking. She keeps saying
She's getting inside scoops at the school.
she says like this hot yoga. But I'm not convinced
Yeah,
of
I'm
it.
sure it is hot.
I don't know.
Well, patreon.com/RingRustRadio. Go there to hear the ad-free version of our podcast. Get early access to our retro for Invasion USA starring Chuck Norris.
Hell yeah.
R.I.P.
R.I.P.
Most importantly, you can sign up for next week's bracket challenge taking place Tuesday, April 21st, 6 p.m. Eastern. We're going to determine the best video game character of all time. We're also going to host the WWE Fantasy Season 43 draft. Sign up for one, join us for the other. It's a 2-for-1 deal. Can't beat it.
Wow. That's
Can't
very.
beat it, Tony.
No, I don't. Stop. I don't want to. I don't want to beat it. But we do it to beat the dirt sheets.
Strangeness in the latest report. You gotta call Dirt Sheet Buster. Egregious lies anonymously sourced. You gotta call Dirt Sheet Buster. Scoop, 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 scoop. No lies, no retraction. Scoop, 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 scoop. Per a source that's interesting to know.
Hey guys, Dirt Sheet Buzzers, Mike.
Don? You ready to expose the lies?
I will tell you what. I've been getting rave reviews since I came back to this segment. I heard people call it bland. People called it forgettable radio, and they said the spice is back. They called you white people chicken. I don't know what that means, dude, because I'm white, but that's what they called you.
Oh. I don't know. My girlfriend's white and makes great chicken, so.
I'm very proud of you. I'm very, very proud of you.
Yeah.
You found one of the good ones.
I did. She used the seasoning. This is from Wrestling Observer Newsletter. All the top people in NXT might get called up sometime.
Okay.
Think that's true?
I mean, yeah, eventually, yeah.
According to Dave Meltzer in the latest edition of the Wrestling Observer Newsletter, Ethan Page, Ricky Saints, Blake Monroe, and JC Jane are the names being heavily discussed for possible moves to WWE's main roster. Meltzer noted that recent title wins changed the situation for others who had previously been mentioned. Lola Vice and Tony D'Angelo winning the NXT Women's Championship and NXT Championship at NXT Revenge? That ain't what it's fucking called. It's called NXT Stand Deliver. Reportedly took them out of the immediate call-up discussion.
Wow.
Good old NXT Revenge. Yeah, so the top stars who don't have a title could get called up soon, and the top stars who do have a title could get called up when they don't have a title.
Wow. I mean, I think that's
We paid for
wrestling.
that.
I believe it.
We paid for that. Somebody did.
Yeah, not me. Adam Wells.
Yeah, well, thanks, buddy.
That's what puts leather on that couch, dude.
That's from Fightful Select. WWE is allowing wrestlers to talk about Pat McAfee per our eyes and ears.
I thought it was I thought it was an actual shoot. Remember that headline I sent you? It's a real shoot, dude.
Yeah. The Pat McAfee segment has sparked plenty of conversation among fans and talent alike. especially after Damian Priest publicly addressed the angle during a recent interview. That led to speculation that WWE might try to control who could speak about the situation. That doesn't appear to be happening.
Wow.
Sean Ross Sapp via Fightful Select Q&A said they followed up internally after Priest spoke out and was told WWE has not placed any restrictions on talent discussing the segment publicly. According to what he heard, the company seems comfortable letting the conversation play out, even when it brings criticism. Here's the quote. I asked after Damian Priest's interview on the Gabby AF podcast, which was a very good interview, and I was told there were no restrictions on talent speaking about it. For whatever reason, they seem to like to buzz around like anything now, so we're hearing what we're hearing. But last year, I had asked about all the politic talk, and they said, yeah, there are a few talent who came out as basically voting for Trump, but we didn't want to muzzle them, and we didn't want to muzzle people like CM Punk when they spoke their mind as well.
Wow. Holy
We're hearing
shit.
what we're hearing.
I was about to ask you if he really said that.
Yeah, he said we're hearing what we're hearing.
That's insane.
What he heard was Damian Priest talk negatively about Pat McAfee, and then his report was WWE wrestlers are allowed to talk negatively about Pat
That's
McAfee.
insane.
We're hearing what we're hearing.
We're hearing what we're
Trust
hearing,
this
dude.
guy.
We're hearing what we're hearing.
Yeah,
Who's Sean Ross Sapp fucking? That's my question.
No
You
one.
know what I mean?
nobody, probably.
The janitor at Stanford? I'll give you a scoop if you'd like it.
It's from
I heard that Andre the Giant's coming back, huh?
it's Linda McMahon. It's revenge for Vince's whole situation.
Let's see. However, I'm not going to say that next part. I'm sorry.
This is from bodyslam.net. Trick and Sammy might do a double turn per our eyes and ears.
Dude, that's
A lot of
crazy.
eyes and ears this week.
Yeah, seriously. A lot of observational humor here. Like fucking Seinfeld out here to give me. If Seinfeld was a reporter.
No, don't put that evil on fucking
sorry, dude, the show
Seinfeld.
sucked. I'm sorry.
You're wrong. According to bodyslam.net, WWE has talked internally about flipping both stars during the match, turning Zayn into the villain while pushing Williams into a more heroic role. Yeah, that's called heel and babyface. Here's the quote. WWE's discussed the idea of doing a double turn with Zayn and Williams at WrestleMania due to Zayn having go-home heat and Williams getting louder crowd reactions as the weeks go by.
Wow.
Yeah, we observed this.
WrestleMania 13 over and over again, dude. Let's do
There you
it.
go. Yeah. It's never like...
Chick bleeding buckets for Sammy.
Here's the thing, like, this would be like a report if, like, there was no inkling of this on TV. Then you report it. But, like, this is what you're fucking
Well,
seeing.
dude, let me tell you. Yeah, well, that's how you do it. You're just reaching
That's
out to
not how
some
you do
guy
it.
who gave you his number. Or you're annoying at a party, and you're like, "What's this thing with Trick Williams? He's doing?" He's like, "Yeah, dude, like fucking obviously that's what we're doing. You fucking nerd." And he's like,
Obviously.
"Ooh, reports are that that's what they're doing."
It's from Wrestling Observer Live.
That's exactly
Alv
what happened,
knows
you know.
fuck all about what's going on with Liv Morgan.
Alv?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Dude, shut the fuck up. Alv's one of the best in the biz, dude.
No, he's not. He's literally one of the worst.
He's one of the top dogs, dude. Figure
by the
4
way,
online.
this was before Liv showed up on this week's Raw. Okay.
Ooh.
Mm.
Okay.
Speaking on Wrestling Observer Live on April 7, 2026, Bryan Alvarez addressed Morgan's status and didn't sound optimistic about her immediate future.
Damn.
He made it clear that timing is everything right now, and if WrestleMania were happening sooner, the situation would already be decided. Here's the quote. And he's talking about Liv and Roxanne Perez after
The headlock.
Stephanie McCare
The
attacked.
head.
They were both put in concussion protocol, but anyway, the point is, it's wait and see. Like, I was pretty much told if WrestleMania 42 is this weekend, that match probably ain't happening.
Whoa!
Well,
Alvarez
that's not.
continued by noting just how serious the collision was, while leaving the door slightly open, depending on how recovery goes over the next couple of weeks. 2 weeks from now, I guess we'll see if it happens. But it was absolutely brutal. Liv Morgan showed up on Raw and immediately physical.
They bumped heads, dude.
She
Shit
recorded a
happens.
whole fucking music video.
I was just saying, like, people bump heads all the time and shit. It like, hurts and you get big boobies and shit like that, but, like, okay, it's whatever, dude. Like, that's what he was hearing at the time. It's just, it should change.
He wasn't
dude.
hearing anything.
It should change it. That's not true.
He
dude.
saw that she fucking had a huge goose egg on her head, and he was like, "Oh, concussions."
Kevin
are,
Owens
you
is
know,
a fucking locker room narc. We know it now.
What?
It
I
is
don't
what
think
it
we know that.
is. You
I
know,
don't think Kevin Owens is in the locker room right now at all.
I know, but I'm just saying, if Kevin Owens could be a narc, anybody could be a fucking narc to the dirt
Okay.
sheets, dude.
That's from Wrestling Observer newsletter. So you thought Meltz was gonna give you actual information in exchange for money?
That's
Yeah,
what-
cool.
That's what I had Adam Wells pay for all those years, yes.
Yeah. Nikki Bella suffered an ankle injury during the March 27th episode of SmackDown while teaming with Brie Bella against Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair.
Okay.
Since then, WWE has kept fans updated on Raw and SmackDown, knowing that Nikki has been rehabbing and working to get cleared in time for WrestleMania 42.
Oh my God,
Despite
my
her
ankle!
Despite her efforts to recover, the latest word suggests her return isn't guaranteed. According to the Wrestling Observer, Nikki's status is still very much undecided as WrestleMania gets closer. Here's a direct quote from Meltz. Too close to call.
Oh shit, dude! Oh yeah, like a horse race, like a horse race.
Close to call.
We gotta go to the camera.
Like a
That's
presidential election.
Oh shit, dude! We got hanging chads in this motherfucker. I will say this. Yeah, Dave and Al. I will say this. I like the continuity because you had an Al report followed by the Dave report, and they almost had the exact same answer for Liv and
Both
for
fucking
Nikki.
stupid.
I know there's continuity amongst reporting. I appreciate that. And they're right on the money. It's just a fluid situation. Dave's on it.
Ready for the coup de grace?
Please.
It's from bodyslam.net. It's from about a month ago. Had to dig it back up.
Okay.
And to dig it back up like Ed Gein.
Good reference.
How about that 14-match WrestleMania card, guys? How about it?
I will say this.
I still think it happened.
I'm going to say this.
Donnie doesn't either.
Hold on, listen to me. Yeah, Vince McMahon's coming back, you idiot. So, from the bottom of my heart,
I'm the idiot.
Mike, one of the only reasons I genuinely love you is because, yeah, of course. I love both of you. Is because you're so petty. And I'm very petty myself, and the fact that we can be petty together is a wonderful feeling. So, this is a petty situation, and I can feel it, and I love it.
I remember this from a month ago. This was in Dirt Sheet Busters, and we talked about it. They said it's going to be 14 matches because the last couple of years it has been 14 matches.
You got a doc where you just write petty shit down, and you're like, any of these motherfuckers are wrong.
I don't even got a doc. I put that in the memory bank. I was like, we're going to come back to this and see how many matches there are. Mm-hmm. According to bodyslam.net, internal expectations currently point toward a packed lineup in WrestleMania at the Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. With the show now just weeks away, sources have begun sharing insight into how many bouts WWE may be planning across both nights of the event. The report indicates that the current plan calls for a substantial number of matches spread across the two-night card. Here's a quote. Sources indicate to Body Slam that WrestleMania 42 will feature at least 14 matches over the two nights. So anything under 14, unacceptable for this. Mm-hmm. Another source indicated that the card could have a solid 16 matches this year with the earlier start time that was announced recently. Wow. We're at 13, boys. Days till the show.
I will say this. I think there's a one-match wiggle room there.
Sure.
I think there's a one-match wiggle room. If it's 13 matches, he's pretty fucking close. If there's 6, if they add 2 matches,
if it's 13, he's wrong. He's flat out wrong.
Yeah. Flat out wrong.
Flat out wrong. No, I
and
know.
Saying the whole
there's a 0.5 percentage of
chance. Never
chance.
16 and saying it could be 16 because they moved the start time up. They moved the start time up so it doesn't go as late.
If it's 13, I'm giving it to him.
No, you can't.
No, I'm sorry, dude. There's a wiggle.
It's 13.
There's a
100% wrong.
What do they call it?
At least 14.
No, there's a margin of error, right? If that margin of error is 1.
Especially when it usually is 14. You can't have any margin for error.
Margin of error is 1. Sorry. It's like it's arguing. That's why that's why I'm not on social media. This is why it's like arguing with people now, dude.
They're just gonna take the women's tag team match off the card altogether because Nikki can't go. It ain't even worth it if Nikki can't.
Yeah, seriously, be like, no, we're still gonna do it. Just find another lady to go with Brie, dude. Nikki wasn't gonna fucking be a workhorse anyway.
Kit Wilson.
Fine, put Kit Wilson there, and I'll be fine with that. They can't win, but
sure.
Well, maybe they can. What was that chinless guy's name?
Twin Magic.
James Ellsworth?
James Ellsworth.
Right, dude, that's what I'm talking about. All right, Fantasy Standings last before the pay-PV.
That's correct. Last of the season. It ends at WrestleMania 42.
Holy shit.
And last place, 8th, with negative 27.5. Skeeter. Donnie's not in last anymore.
Oh, okay. That's good.
In 7th with negative 22.5, Donald Wood.
There I am. I know I didn't. You guys expected me to have this. No, I know. I figured I was still down here.
Looking at the rosters, I think Donnie will still end up in last, but we'll see how it goes.
Yeah. I think
Oh,
so
there's a
also.
chance I could win. Let me hear it.
That ain't it, no. In 6th with -15, George
Golf.
Cruz.
Damn, I drafted that team for him.
Maybe he'll come in last. I did not draft Skinner's team. He drafted it.
You are so full of shit, dude. That's crazy, dude. No wonder
I
he
drafted
hates
him a
us.
better team than
I
my
thought it
own
was
team.
my actions, but it's actually your drafting.
In 5th with 10, Reggie Gill.
Yeah,
score.
He deserves it.
It's in the positives. In 4th with 20, Daniel Hayden.
Oi,
Wow.
oi. You think he shows up again, or was that way too late for him?
I think he shows up.
Depends on the scenario.
I mean, literally next week. Do you think he's going to show up? And, like, is he
like-
showing
does
up?
he
As the
like
question, the situation is next week's scenario.
Does he like video games?
I think he's a PlayStation guy, right?
All right, he'll be there then.
I don't know.
In 3rd with 105,
Oh.
Money Mike.
Oh, you slipped down to 3rd place. You're not all that, dude. You went 0 for 6 in the fucking things. You're fucking slipping in here. You're nothing, dude. You couldn't win fantasy
People voting for the
basketball.
same thing, regardless
Couldn't
of
even
what
win
it is.
fantasy fucking basketball. Choke that the fuck away. Holy
Wow.
shit, dude.
It's because my whole team was.
Is Scott Warren the greatest fantasy player we've ever experienced?
He's the only one I've ever seen that comes close to me.
Yo, he is legitimately. You are such a piece of shit. dude.
I won
He's-
baseball.
He's way better than
I won
you.
baseball.
He's way better than you. I won baseball 2 years ago.
I don't think you did. I don't
Did
think
you?
you've ever won
You wanna
any
bet?
of these fucking leagues.
You want to bet?
Yeah, I don't think you've ever won any of these
Dude,
leagues.
I'm winning every time I put on the fucking Phillies uniform at home.
I just fucking beat you like 8-1 the other day.
Yeah, because the fucking my Phillies had 4 hits in 5 games. Come
You
on,
suck.
dude.
In 2nd with 110, Mongo.
Holy shit, dude! I'm so proud of him. He's so much cooler than you.
Dude, Mama's amazing.
Oh wait, that means BJ's first. Nah.
And in 1st with
Yeah.
135.
Oh, he's way ahead. All right, Mike.
No, I'm not.
Yeah,
Prognosticator.
135,
No.
110, 105.
Mike,
Those are the
Mike, I
contenders.
need your prognosticating hat. I need your. Look at me. Ready for this? I need your favorites. Who are your
I think
favorites?
Mongo's gonna win.
Who are your favorites
think-
here?
I think BG is going to win most likely.
I need Obo to win.
Obo?
Obo's going to win.
Obo. He called him
I-
Obo.
well-
Why'd you call him Obo?
I think Obo's a fucking woodwind,
I said
brother.
Oba.
I think he is.
It is a woodwind, dude. That's a good pull.
I need
That's a
Obo, I
band
need
level
Vic to
pull,
win.
dude.
But you see, like Seth Rollins could lose,
I do think Seth Rollins is going to lose.
right? And you have Gunther.
Yeah, so that'll help the cause.
You got
I think I
Finn
might come
Balor.
in. I think
He's
I
gonna
might come
be-
in second.
Right? If Joe Hendry that has a match tonight or Miles Bourne, like there's
I-
a lot of because
I mean, I hope
think
you
Royce
lose.
Keys, I think Royce Keys wins the Andre the Johnson,
Yeah, I could see that.
right?
Who else does he have?
He has Rhea and Jade, Jordan Grace, Uncle
okay,
Howdy.
cancel out. Well, Rio will get 5 points, maybe.
Right. Rhea can get 5 points. Like I picked up Julia thinking that maybe her and Tiffany would have a match at the pay-per-view, and
Cancel
it
out.
wouldn't hurt too much.
Yeah, I hope you lose. Yeah, and then when's the next draft, BJ?
Next week.
Oh man, we're right back
Tuesday.
into it. Here's the thing: we don't take weeks
Yeah.
off
Oh, yeah.
No off
when it
season.
comes to that, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Fantasy's
Back
still
to
running in the
WrestleMania.
background.
No
Mike's
weeks
still
off.
working.
No days off.
No days off. Well, we take days off. Lots of days off.
No, we don't.
No.
Nope.
We have a
We
show
always
every
the
week
work goes.
since
The
2011.
work happens at some point.
Mm-hmm. People don't think of it that way. That's a great point, dude. Lay it on him, man. Don't talk
The
to
work
the guy.
still happens, just because it's not at the exact day that you want it to happen. Doesn't mean it
Oh
ain't happening.
shit! To call them you people. Say that shit. Say what you mean, dude. Holy shit.
It's reality.
Yeah, damn, dude. Unleashed Mike is my new favorite.
If
version
I'm
of you.
getting what I want on the day that I want it, I don't care if you did it that day or if you did it weeks before.
Yeah, but they
I'm still
want
getting
they
it.
want to talk about the current state of wrestling, not fucking AJ Styles of 14 years
Why
ago.
the fuck would they want that? The current state of wrestling blows.
Because they live for us, dude. They can't quit us.
Yeah, and they still can hear from us.
Then they don't like us that much. They're here for the content.
Okay,
If
well then
that's
that's
crazy.
an entirely different issue. That's an
Oh,
entirely different
yeah.
issue.
No more days off. That's what I'm hearing. No more Tuesdays off. We don't skip Tuesdays.
We never have a Tuesday off.
Hey, if everyone who listened donated $1 to Patreon, we're gonna have to take days off.
Wow. Great point. If you guys raise $1,000 this week, we won't take any more weeks off.
Period, BG.
Okay, emails time, Mike.
It's from Kenny Andre the Johnson. Subject: WrestleMania year on year. Hey boys, in the spirit of WrestleMania season, I thought it would be fun to revisit an email I sent many years ago talking about how much of a difference a year makes. Which superstars do you think have had the best and worst change in WrestleMania card placement after just 1 year? My examples for the best change go to Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns, going from that Attitude Era Pack 6-man tag at WrestleMania 30 to main eventing 31. Extra props to Rollins for his match against Orton earlier in the night. As for the worst changes, I have 2. Say what you will about the match quality, but The Miz technically main evented WrestleMania 27 against John Cena and won. Then at 28, he was part of Team Johnny. I remember that shit. Yikes.
Oh my God. You're damn right you remember it. People power.
That's crazy.
I might be a rapist.
Did you see that Big Johnny did like an autograph signing and he posted like an AI photo?
Oh, we didn't talk
like,
about that.
The whole place was
I
fucking
did
packed,
say that.
but it was an AI photo.
Oh my God, that was so embarrassing. And then you had all the other wrestlers doing it and making fun of me. So fuck, I just don't want to be Virgil. Let me tell you something. The worst thing you could ever be in wrestling is Virgil.
What about a rapist?
No, I mean that's pretty standard for wrestling.
Yikes, dude.
I mean, tell me I'm wrong, huh? Ah.
All right, goodbye.
My brother's dead. Is it? What? It was his brother that died, or his not his brother died?
They both died.
He's dead. That was one of my favorite moments on this whole show. Is me switching the Hulk and Animal, and then I'm in Johnny's voice, and I have to pivot. Woo, that's a good time.
Animal
right
was alive at that time.
Yeah. He's alive. Woo.
Then I have one for this year in Jey Uso, last year's Royal Rumble winner and beating Gunther for the world title, to now being in a largely uneventful 6-man tag. Had fun in Ring Rust. From Kenny Andre the Johnson. What we got?
Light my blunt. Damian Priest was the first one that comes to mind.
Yep.
I did some for all time and some for this year.
Oh, I didn't even look at the emails before right this minute. So Damian Priest is the only one that came to my mind. I'm sorry.
Yeah, Damian Priest. EO defended the title last year. Basically, there's got a storyline this year. It's not on the cards. It's Rhea's lackey. One for best, I have Kevin Owens went from a mid-card match with Sami Zayn at WrestleMania 37 to wrestling Stone Cold in the main event at WrestleMania 38. And this return match of 19 years, it's a big glow up. And underrated one, Mike, Undertaker went from a storyline with Nathan Jones, Big Show, and A-Train at WrestleMania 19 to returning as the Dead Man against Kane at WrestleMania 20, one of the biggest moments that night. I love that.
Yeah.
Wow, cool.
For this year,
wait, one more. Hold on, sorry, Mike. Cody Rhodes went from being a company that treated him like shit and not at WrestleMania in 2021 to beating Seth Rollins at WrestleMania 22 on the first day back. And Batista went from losing to the Rock and Sock Connection with Orton and Flair at WrestleMania 20 to beating Triple H for the title in the main event of WrestleMania 21.
For this year, Randy Orton went from Joe Hendry to main eventing night 1 against Cody. And then Charlotte went from women's title match against Tiffany to the 4-way women's tag team title match. But for all time, biggest come up all time, King Kong Bundy from SD Jones at WrestleMania 1 to the main event of WrestleMania 2 cage match against Hogan.
Good one.
This one's probably the biggest of all time.
That's the power of being the guy to go against Hogan.
Stone Cold Steve
monster.
Austin versus Savio Vega at WrestleMania 12 to Bret Hart, one of the greatest matches of all time, WrestleMania 13. And I like Savio Vega, by the way.
I know you. Oh my God. No one on this earth besides Savio Vega's family likes him as much as you like this dude.
What about Quang? You don't like Quang?
Dude,
he was Quang.
I get it. I understand what he was, dude. It's just you just have a weird
I don't think
affinity.
you do.
I don't think you fucking get
You're
Quang,
like the person who's like, you don't like that thing that I like? How could you not like the thing that I like?
Was an unlockable character in the 32X version of WWF Raw. Okay?
Holy shit, dude. I'm sorry I said that. I'm backing down.
D-Bry teamed with Kane versus Dolph Ziggler and Big E at WrestleMania 29. Then at WrestleMania 30, he faced Triple H in the opener and won the title in the main event.
He jobbed out in 14 seconds to Sheamus.
That's a different thing. And then the biggest drop-offs from one WrestleMania to the next. Sergeant Slaughter main evented against Hulk Hogan at WrestleMania 7. Random 8-man tag team match at WrestleMania 8.
Very stupid on WWE's part.
Lex Luger world title match versus Yokozuna at WrestleMania 10. Team with the British Bulldog to beat Jacob and Eli Blue at WrestleMania 11 in the opener. The Blue Brothers. Come on, man.
I remember the Blue Brothers. There's two, and then they have the Blue.
I don't think you do.
Oh, I do, brother.
And then
what were the two dudes from TNA who were the Blue Brothers too?
Ron and Don Harris, the Harris twins, they played like 20 different. They were 8-Ball and Skull.
Yeah.
They had all kinds of different things. Then finally, Brock Lesnar, main events WrestleMania 38 against Roman Reigns.
Oh.
And he faces Omos at WrestleMania 39, although that was a fun match.
I thought you were going to say main events WrestleMania 19, then faces Goldberg at WrestleMania 20.
See, I didn't say that because in terms of like the match itself.
Oh no, I'm just joking.
In terms
of like
joking. How it was presented, they acted like it was a big deal, but it. Just
I get it. It was a joke on Goldberg, Mike.
I know he sucks.
Not true.
Yeah, anything, Don?
No, I told you it's Damian Priest.
He said Damian Priest. Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's all you got. Well, okay.
I didn't read the emails, dude. Like, what do you want me to chat? I can chat GPT.
That's why I send them the day before. So you can
buddy, I didn't read them, dude. I'm busy as shit, dude. I'm a fucking managing editor now, dude. I'm bigwig now. I don't talk to writers often.
You had plenty of time to be able to do the email.
Mm-hmm. You definitely did. Next email comes from Matt Bowers of Pain.
I'll do this
Subject,
one.
I'm glad you didn't do this one. Subject is a Hall of Fame card. I spent a lot of time on this, Mike. Hello there, Mike.
Me too. Actually, I was just joking.
Shut up.
Welcome to the end of March.
Shut up.
I was thinking with certain people announced for the WWE Hall of Fame that it might be fun. No, it is fun to make a card of WWE Hall of Famers. Make any card you want that has to be comprised of Hall of Famers. Have a great time. As someone who's had a terrible week, I love listening to you guys. Mark Madness is always a great time. So glad the right person won. Go AJ.
Let's go.
Matt Bowers of Pain.
Spoiler alert.
All right.
Sorry about your bad time, brother.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Hopefully April is better than the end of March for you.
Mike's voice springs on bad omen.
All right. Are you guys ready to hear about the most people on a wrestling card of all time?
Oh, dude, come on.
Tony Khan?
Just cut it down a little bit.
Nope. Tony
Give
Khan.
me everything.
I'm giving it all. Don, you didn't even do it.
I just did it. I'm doing it right now. I'm doing it right now.
Step away, dude.
Nope.
All right, Mike. You know what we say always, right? If you're not in the main event, where do you want to be?
Opener.
We're going with the greatest opening of all time. It's Shawn Michaels versus AJ Styles.
It's on my card.
Shawn Michaels in the opener, dude. He's a third fucking match act, dude.
On my card.
Curtain jerker.
All right. Now, what started as looking for a match for Goldberg
did not make my card.
Yeah. Then went into what was a gauntlet match with a lot of people. Then turned into a Royal Rumble. Goldberg, Vader, Yokozuna, Mark Henry, Dusty Rhodes, Andre the Giant, Rikishi, Ultimate Warrior, The Godfather, Psycho Sid, Bruno Sammartino, Harley Race,
he just had
Big
him
Boss
on the
Man,
list, dude.
Ernie Ladd, Billy Graham,
No thought at all.
Hillbilly Jim, Killer Kowalski,
Did I book this?
Rick Rude, Jeff Jarrett, Jerry Lawler, Yushin Thunder Liger, Jimmy Snuka, The Iron Sheik, Jesse Ventura, Peter Maivia, Bob Backlund, and Bruiser Brody. It's your Royal Rumble entrance every 30 seconds. Not going to do an hour here.
Donnie definitely did do that before, like one of our fantasy
I swear to God.
Oh shit, I got nothing to do.
I swear to God, when he started naming them, I was like, is this what it was like?
Yep.
This is all because Goldberg fucking...
We need to do another draft soon. We need to do... I'm putting my foot down right now. We talk about it. We haven't had... I need a dumb shit gimmick. We need to drive Mike up a fucking wall when I try to repeat wrestlers and shit. We need to get back to basics, dude.
Let's do it. We'll figure something out.
Next up. This is a heated match, guys. Jake the Snake Roberts versus DDP.
You got it.
I like
it. Okay.
No, I mean, your tie-in is what?
DDP helped him fucking live.
Oh, okay, got it. All right. So add Scott Hall in there, please.
You got something else for Scott Hall?
Yeah, I have something else for Scott Hall.
You do not.
Next up, we have the women's match. I'm like Tony Khan here. We're going with trios match. There's a lot of teams here. Trish, Lita, and Stephanie are team.
Oh my God, dude.
Miss Jackie, Ivory, and Chyna are team. The Bellas and Michelle McCool are team. Luna, Medusa, and Bull Nakano are team.
You took this
Stacey
serious in the
Keebler,
worst
Tori
way.
Wilson,
Oh.
Molly Holly are a team. Fabulous Moolah, Mae Young, and Judy Grable. They're a team.
Judy Bagwell? Did you say Judy Bagwell?
Judy Grace.
Yo, I hate BJ. Shut the fuck up, dude.
She can train with Fabulous Moolah. That team
hold on.
Hall of Famer Judy
Can
Bagwell.
I real quick, BJ? Can we pause yours for a minute just so I can do a couple of mine so people understand what the purpose of this was?
No, because now we're getting into it. Don't worry.
I'm very worried. This shit sucks so far. You got Judy Bagwell. Dude, get a grip.
I'm worried BG's on a fucking Tony Khan Coke binge.
You have no idea.
He's just sipping monsters and like, I'm going to get every person on this list on the card.
Yeah. We did as best as we could, me and Tony. Next up is Ted DiBiase against Eddie Guerrero.
Okay.
No? Good.
Watch
Okay. Here we
I would
go.
love it, but I just, sure.
Yep. Here we go. There's a lot of people in the Hall of Fame. A lot of my favorites are in the Hall of Fame. We're going with a TLC match. There are 20 tag teams in this TLC match.
Why are we doing this? I don't need you to list everybody.
I'm going to put everybody in the Hall of Fame.
Oh my god, dude, this is. Can you just tell me wins?
Just
tell me who wins. Just tell me who wins. I can assume it's everybody else. Tell me who wins. That's all I need.
New Age Outlaws, Road Warriors, Dudley Boys, Demolition Man, The Acolytes,
I'm
The
gonna take a
Outsiders,
piss. I'll be back in 5.
Harlem Heat, Edge and Rey Mysterio, Kane and X-Pac, Mike, Rock and Roll Express, The Fabulous Freebirds, Arn and Tully, Kerry and Kevin Von Erich, The Bushwhackers, The U.S. Express, Mike, Roddy Piper and Pearl Orndorff, The Wild Samoans, Rocky Johnson, Tony Atlas, Terry Gordy, and Steve Williams. Mike, that's your TLC match. Can you fucking believe it? Mike, who's the greatest tag team that I just read?
Demolition, obviously.
No, I'm sorry. It's going to be the New Age Outlaws that win.
I mean, I'm fine with that, too. That just made me think about what it would be like if the Bushwhackers were in a TLC match.
It'd be amazing. All right, here we go.
Still licking heads in the front row. They're like, we're not taking bumps.
Now we're getting into the best part of the card. We got Rob Van Dam versus Cactus Jack versus Terry Funk Extreme Rules.
Okay, I like that.
Okay.
I got RVD in a triple threat also.
You laid down a bunt and you legged it out. There we go. Now we're moving.
Now we're moving. Next up, Triple H versus Randy Savage.
And we're lost. We fucking ruined for what? Stephanie's love?
I have that. I have
Stephanie
Triple H
Cage.
with Macho Man Steph on a pole.
Let's go.
Paul.
Whose pole? We don't know yet.
Yeah, we'll figure it out as we go.
Yeah, exactly.
Next up, Ric Flair versus Ricky Steamboat versus Mr. Perfect.
Okay, that'd be fun.
Okay. Next up, we got a submission match.
We just sit
Bret
through all
Hart
that
versus
dumb
Kurt Angle.
shit just to get to this. I'm so fucking
I have Bret Hart versus
frustrated.
Kurt Angle also.
Bret Hart versus Kurt Angle
my
submission
God.
match. Then your co-main event, The Undertaker versus Sting. Going with a
I have
casket
that.
match. And then your main event, no holds barred, Donnie, Stone Cold versus Hulk Hogan.
I have that. So we have a lot of the same.
So you went with a lot of dream matches that hadn't happened. Got it.
Yeah.
That was my purpose.
I'm gonna.
And
Okay.
then- did you hear that tag team match?
I'm ignoring it. So I'm gonna go
The
through.
Bushwhackers.
I'm gonna go through a couple that I came up with. Undertaker and Stone Cold. Rock versus Hulk Hogan. Bret Hart, Kurt Angle, of course. Goldberg versus Brock Lesnar again. Edge and Christian and against the Hardy Boys, the
GPT
Dudleys.
fucking sucks,
Let's do
man.
that triple threat again. Trish Stratus, Lita, and Chyna. Jake Roberts versus Randy Savage. Ric Flair versus Shawn Michaels. Roddy Piper versus Mr. Perfect. Actually, that would be great. And I actually came up with a TNA one as well. So I'm going to do a TNA Hall of Fame one. And I'm going to do Sting versus Kurt Angle. AJ Styles versus Jeff Jarrett. Team 3D
waste
Open
of
Challenge.
Styles.
It's Motor City Machine Guns against Team 3D. Gail Kim versus Awesome Kong. Abyss Raven. Samoa Joe, Christopher Daniels. Earl Hebner, a special guest referee for Ken Shamrock versus Scott Steiner. That would be incredible. I'm all for that one.
Not Earl Hebner, though.
Taryn Terrell against Madison Rain.
Aaron Terrell's back in TNA, by the way.
Holy shit, dude. Yeah, ChatGPT gets me, though.
You done?
Yep.
All right, we're starting off with a tag team grave consequences match: the Steiner brothers versus Donald Trump and Kid Rock.
Wow.
I fucking love that idea. That's a great
it.
fucking great matchup.
I'll let you figure out who comes out on top of that one.
Obviously, the Americans.
Yeah, Steiner brothers. Triple threat: Rey Mysterio versus RVD versus Jushin Thunder Liger.
Spanish Thunder.
Say that one again?
Mm-hmm. Rey Mysterio versus RVD versus Jushin Thunder Liger.
No joke. I literally thought about that.
That's
I
very
would love
weird
that
that you
fucking
didn't say those things together and then not do them. You're lying.
No.
Got a Minnesota Boys match: Mr. Perfect versus Rick Rude.
Ooh, can we get in Nick Bockwinkel?
Maybe.
I do love Nick Bockwinkel. I'm sorry.
Boiler Room Brawl: Mankind versus Jake the Snake Roberts.
That's fun.
Yeah, that's good shit.
Mhm.
Eddie Guerrero versus Ricky the Dragon Steamboat.
I love it because Eddie playing ultimate heel against the face
Exactly.
of Ricky. I love that.
Fatal 4-way tag team match. LOD versus Demolition versus Dudley Boys versus Harlem Heat.
Hell yeah.
Ooh, PJ, this is what it should have been like, you fucking asshole. Not just listen to all the people.
Like that, Donnie,
this is good. This shit sucked.
Too many people in the Hall of Fame, man.
Oh,
Demolition
my
goes
God.
over. Demolition goes over.
Then that's just terrible booking.
See, that's why.
Obligatory women's match. China versus Beth Phoenix.
Obligatory women's match. Just put them on the card to get them on there. Look at you. Disgusting.
Get it in.
War Games. War Games. The
Oh.
Four Horsemen. Ric Flair, Arn Anderson, Tully Blanchard, Barry Windham against Dusty Rhodes, Terry
You
Funk,
with
Harley
Barry
Race,
Windham over Chris Benoit. That's crazy.
and the Great Muta. Yeah,
Chris Benoit's on the Hall of
I don't know
Fame.
why he in the Hall of Fame, first of all.
Who are they against again? I was laughing about Chris Benoit on the Four Horsemen.
Dusty, Terry Funk, Harley Race, and Great Muta.
Oh, yeah,
It's
perfect.
an NWA super match.
Yeah, where's Sting?
You already know that.
Didn't
He
make
told
it.
us.
Sting should have been in there over Mooter.
Didn't make the card. I'm kidding.
Over
He did make the
Mooter.
card. The Outsiders versus New Age Outlaws.
That's whatever.
Triple H versus Macho Man, Steph on a pole.
It's whatever.
Stone Cold versus Hulk Hogan.
Mm-hmm.
Bret Hart versus Kurt Angle.
Mm-hmm.
Shawn Michaels versus AJ Styles.
Mm-hmm.
The Undertaker versus Sting, Hell in a Cell.
Hell yeah.
That is still the biggest fumble in wrestling.
You wanted Triple H over
Yes, and then
the
Sting
Undertaker.
versus Undertaker, dude. You build to it.
We told
Yeah,
you why that was
well,
a bad idea, and we were right.
Seth Rollins took care of that.
He did.
We said, you have to fucking do the match while you know you can do the match.
Well, here's the problem. I didn't know they were gonna let. They didn't know they were gonna let fucking Seth Rollins buckle bomb this dude.
It was a normal fucking move, but Sting was just 9,000
It is not a
years old.
normal move for a fucking old person. If you were doing it to a young person,
It's
like,
the
okay.
same as a fucking getting Irish whipped.
No, it's not.
You fucking
No,
run
it's-
into the
no,
you're
it's-
back into the
there's
fucking
give
turnbuckle.
to the ropes. It was a. I'm not doing this. I don't care. I don't care. Next email, please. Great email, by the way. Love it.
Great email.
Really
So
made me
much fun.
think.
Yeah,
You're an asshole.
It's from Nathan, the Smart Collector, Tom Lanovich. Subject, Mania Smarks. It's a Patreon email. Go to patreon.com/ringrustradio. If you contribute to the emails here or higher, we have to read at least one of your emails every single month. Hey guys, back to providing more gold from the vault in the form of past Mania Smarks. Enjoy!
Hell yeah.
Number 1. Wow, Cena, really? You need the help of a dollar store Flo Rida to win? Some champ you are. Wow!
Oh, who's
I
this about?
remember this from last year.
Who's
This
this about?
is Travis Scott last year.
Oh my God, that's racist, huh? I think that might be racist. Oh boy. Number 2, please.
Okay. I'm just going to throw this out there. Does anyone get the feeling that maybe, just maybe, the streak wasn't supposed to be broken last night? Like, maybe Taker just didn't kick out in time?
That's an all-time
That is an
fucking
all-timer.
classic.
That really is, because there are people out there in that moment who are like, I believe this is true.
Just maybe.
Maybe.
We've used that how many
That
times?
became a
maybe.
staple of Ring Rust Radio.
We're still doing it.
Classic.
We still do it, dude. We're the same people we were. We haven't changed. That's a bad thing, I think.
You're a bad thing.
Do you think Cody was nervous to wrestle in an actual arena and not some bingo hall like he has in the past few years?
Is this Mike?
Valid question.
This is Triple H. Yo,
Have
by
you
the way,
seen the dude on, he does, like, Triple H impression and sounds just like him?
No.
He's on, like, Instagram and shit.
No, I
He
didn't.
has some really funny videos.
No, I haven't seen. I'm not on social media there,
He
pal.
does, like, a perfect Triple H impression.
I did see Triple H talking about the Cody Rhodes smashing his chair, though.
Yeah, he said he didn't give a fuck.
He's like, yeah, I didn't care. I know I should have cared, and I fucking really did care in real life, but no, I didn't care. I didn't care.
care.
He comes off as so disingenuous, dude. I fucking
he
I
did.
hate that
It
Comes
was
dude.
out
a
very
good interview.
genuine.
I hate
he was
that
great
dude.
in that interview.
He
He's
is
awesome. I like
disingenuous as fuck.
He's so
he
great.
is.
He
He is
saved wrestling.
two-faced as
He
fuck,
saved
dude.
wrestling. He's
Yeah.
the best.
He'll
He saved
definitely
wrestling.
portray himself as that, huh?
Create the Attitude Era.
Next.
Create Elimination Chamber.
He's
Not
less
surprised.
he's less important to wrestling than Eric Bischoff.
That's completely false.
Okay?
Very false, especially because of NXT.
Not surprised to see Hulk Hogan dressed as a pirate He's always loved using a hard R.
Hard R.
Yo!
That's a good one.
Do you remember when he came out with like the fucking pirate shit on?
Yeah,
Yep.
dude, that was what's
Everybody
it called?
booed him.
That was WrestleMania
This
in
is WrestleMania
Tampa.
37.
Yeah.
37.
Hell yeah,
Oh.
dude. Good.
I'm more qualified than Meltzer with my opinion, so I rate this WrestleMania 10 out of 5 stars. And yes, I'll be ignoring all replies from the disgusting smarks who are on their period every day. Cause all your opinions don't matter to me, and please don't claim to be quote unquote critical thinkers. Cause all of you are not capable of that.
Oh, this is Mike. This is Mike. This is
Fucking
Mike.
oh.
This is when Mike had a Durant level burner a while ago and was just fucking
Durant
on
level.
fire, dude.
I wish I had one of those.
He's just sitting here like, fuck you. You don't fucking know shit, dude.
Imagine what you could do with a Durant level burner.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
Anything
dude.
you want.
Yeah,
Anything
you
put
could,
your mind to.
you could have a burner right now. What do you mean? Yeah, act
Yeah,
like
that's
you
so much
don't
work.
have 2 of them, dude.
I don't.
Brandon
I don't even want to be on the first
Brandon
one.
Balvin won't leave me alone. Also, there's a website, Donnie Sucks, who's haunted me for years, and I'm positive that's you.
Wouldn't waste my time.
He just
Yeah,
likes
sounds
all my
awesome,
shit,
though.
dude, and sends me nudes. So I know it's BJ. I know how it turns. The big thank you, Nathan. Keep collecting them.
Thank you, Nathan. That's
And
great.
here's a good, if you made it this far, ringrustradio@gmail.com. Send in Smarks at the WrestleMania, please.
Please
Yeah, it'd be nice.
Please.
enjoy WrestleMania. Don't let Donnie bring you down.
Shit
Yeah, he's a
sucked.
bitch.
I can tell. I'm gonna go ahead in time to. Shit sucked. It sucked. I'm coming back now. Shit sucked. You know what's gonna happen.
Have fun.
The Rock's not
You know
gonna be
what,
there. So
No, he's not.
next one's gonna be in Saudi Arabia, dude. That's such a bummer, dude.
Oh, maybe it doesn't happen.
Enjoy this one in America
Yeah,
while we
it might
have
not
it.
happen.
Yeah, hopefully not, dude. Well, actually, you know what?
That'd be amazing.
Lin-
do Las Vegas the 3rd time's a charm.
Linda's gonna call back. They're gonna give it back to Nola. Linda McMahon is gonna call up Donald Trump and say, "Listen, you gotta stop bombing because we gotta go to Saudi Arabia." And he's gonna be like, "You're right. I'm done."
No, it would be fun if it was in New Orleans again. I'd go. I had fun last time.
Oh,
Get some
no.
beignets.
All right, bye.